I was actually thinking because I had the idea of getting a cool audio track, and the idea of it would be that like we would start the podcast, do like a cold open thing, and then like in the middle of us talking about whatever it is, it'll be like funny games where suddenly it just interrupts, and then it's just like the track for the podcast.
Wait, I don't understand that at all.
So we'll be talking, and then in the middle of us talking without any real like indication to people listening or watching, suddenly the podcast title will appear with the loud music playing.
Oh, like scary.
Just like funny games. Yeah, it'll be like a jump scare.
Oh, with the metal thing.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a jump scare off the bat where you don't know when the...
All right, so we're talking about The Rage, Carrie 2. What do you think of the movie?
I actually love this movie.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's good.
I the first time I watched it, I was like, okay, I think this is pretty good. And then as the movie went on, I was like, not feeling it. And then when I had to take notes for it, I really started kind of despising the movie.
I rewatched it for today and felt bad for you taking notes, thinking about like how the movie has like. It's kind of one of the things I like about it.
Yeah.
Is I feel like they try and justify every single thing that happens.
Yeah.
Like they really like, even though there are some things that don't make sense in the end.
Yeah.
Like the mom storyline didn't make sense.
There's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense, but they try to justify every single thing. And sometimes they'll cut away between scenes in order to be like, okay, we're setting this up 4 scenes down, so we got to put it now. And it's like, damn, I don't know if we needed all that.
Yeah. It'll be so elaborate for something that probably shouldn't have been.
It shouldn't have been. And also, it's like a horror movie. So a lot of times the things they're trying to justify are stuff that you would see in like a teen drama. And it's like, I did not need like this much setup for this one chick.
This movie is, I feel like it's not fully a horror movie. It's also like Clueless or something.
Yeah, it's like Melrose Place.
What are those movies called? Like movies like, movies like 90210.
Dude, I saw Clueless for the first time, I think a week ago or so. Because I saw this and I was like, I think I need a high school movie in my head.
Yeah.
And so I watched Clueless and I was like, Clueless is better.
I don't agree, but
have you seen Clueless?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's not that good. Also,
is Paul Rudd the guy in it?
Yeah, he is. Dude, have you?
You know what Paul Rudd's in? That's crazy.
What?
I just watched.
Oh, dude,
you know what I'm gonna say?
I think I know, but go ahead.
Halloween.
Yeah.
is it Halloween 6?
I think H2O.
It's Halloween. No,
it's not H2O.
H2O.
Oh, it's
is
like
the
Curse of Michael Myers.
Yeah. It's what. There's 3 that like everyone forgets about. The 4, 5, and 6. H2O came right after that with LL Cool J.
Yeah. No. H2O is the one with Oh yeah, you're right. I think
Busta Rhymes is in the.
I was starting to confuse rappers.
I've just watched them recently, so I got them in my head. I've been going through the Michael Myers.
Do you know anything about this movie, Carrie 2? Like any of the idea behind it or whatever?
I did learn something about it behind the scenes. I watched an interview. A very weird interview with the director. Okay. And a guy who just
Kat Shia, I believe, right?
Yes. I don't know how to say it, but it's spelled like that.
Yeah.
Like Kat Shia. Or maybe Kat Shay.
Yeah.
She took over, like it was gonna be basically what I put together by reading online is this other guy who did the movie Family Ties. Mm-hmm. The guy who directed that, Mandel or something.
Okay, I don't know this.
He was making a movie called The Curse, and then they realized it was the same as Carrie. Yeah. So they're like, we're actually just going to make this Carrie 2, and then he quit. And then, is this right?
No, this makes sense, though. I would understand why.
So they brought Kat Shay, like, last minute. And in the interview I watched with her, she said... basically, I didn't want to do it, but they're like, if you don't do it, we have to fire everybody.
Okay. She's like, so she was
so
saving
she felt like
job.
bad. Yeah. It's actually like, she did it out of like, she felt bad to like this whole project being scrapped.
That's so interesting. The film, I think the film is interesting because there is this thing in the film where it's like almost like a feminist perspective because it's like these girls dealing with these dudes being shitty. Yeah. But it's also how the film is developed, the writing is also written. It's like if a guy was being like, this is actually feminist. You know what I mean? And like fucking it up for everybody.
Yeah, I was thinking about the ethics of it a lot because I guess when we talk about it, we can talk about it then. But the way that they're like doing it is like they're. I'm getting ahead of us.
Yeah.
But basically, it like the ethical morality is like, yeah, people are getting mistreated, so we should break the rules or something to arrest them for statutory rape.
Yeah.
Like it's not like we're gonna do the good thing to the bad people.
No, it's like we're gonna skirt the law to try to make it worse for these people.
Yeah, and then it doesn't work anyway, and it's all like pretty throwaway.
Yeah, it's written by this like human dude, Rafael Morillo. That's the writer.
I looked his name up. Do you know anything about him? I don't know.
He wrote Hackers, and that's all I know about him.
Yeah,
yeah.
When I saw he wrote Hackers, that actually made sense to me too. I'm like, the movie is really just like trying to be of the moment, like culturally. So like, all the music and stuff.
Well, we could jump right in, honestly. So the beginning of the film, we get for the title sequence, this woman Barbara is applying red paint all over her room, and the curtains and a bunch of like statues of stains. And then her like 6-year-old daughter, Rachel, who's gonna be the main character of the film, she goes, "Mommy, come and play with me in my room." And then Barbara slaps paint on Rachel's face.
Yeah. What'd you think of that?
I loved it.
I thought it was great too because the other thing I analyzed the second time through was the soundtrack, which is like the most schizophrenic soundtrack I've ever heard.
All over the place.
But one thing I didn't notice until I watched it a second time is the movie actually starts with like a Michael Myers kind of synth theme. It's like it sounds like a mix of like Candyman and Michael Myers. like but it's like organ type. It's like do 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 do.
That makes sense. I mean, 99. Yeah. This was like I think a year or two after H2O.
This is the only time they do that.
Yeah.
Every other song in the movie,
it's like fucking
is like Tony
American
Hawk.
Pie. Tony Hawk
Pro
Skaters soundtrack.
It's
one.
ska and Zoot Suit Revival and whatever Swing Revival.
We're playing Zebra.
Yeah. But this song is like kind of cool, and it builds up and builds up and builds up right till she hits her with the paint and it stops. It's like splot.
Yeah. So then Barbara, who's the mom, she gets wheeled off to the mental hospital, and then some social worker is talking to Rachel about where she's gonna live now, basically setting up that she's gonna be like fostered by some other family.
Yeah.
Then Rachel runs into the house and all the doors start shutting behind her, which is like the setup for the telekinesis.
Yeah, right. It gives you the hint.
Which is also like for most of the film, like they don't use the telekinesis until like the very end, like for like the really cool shit.
Yeah.
So most of what she does is like closing doors and shutting windows. Yeah.
But that's true with Carrie also, the original.
The original, I feel like she shattered some glasses and
she does that too.
That's true. I'm trying to remember if there was some other stuff in the film.
I think it's honestly pretty
similar.
Like
the only thing is
she closes like the doors in her own house because she's like her mom's all crazy in the original, and then in this she closes some doors and she like breaks like a snow globe.
Yeah.
In the guidance counselor's office, who she's from the original, the guidance counselor.
Yes, she is. She played. She was one of the girls who originally threw tampons in Carrie in the first one, but then felt bad and tried to make her feel good, and ended up like surviving the massacre at the end of the film. Yeah. The connections between this film and the previous Carrie is like very tenuous, and when they try to force it, they just remix, put it like sample in some shots from the original.
They literally have flashback like replay footage,
black and white. In the corner, it's like fucking courtesy of MGM or whatever.
Yeah. They do also every time she does psychic stuff. Most of the time, there'll be flashes to black and white.
Yes. Yeah. Which makes it feel more like a music video than anything.
Yeah.
It's like this is like an MTV version of Carrie.
This movie has a lot of music video stuff going on. It does feel like it also feels like direct to video. Mm-hmm. It feels like I don't know. It's all over the place.
Yeah, it is. So we flash forward to the modern day. the alarm clock starts blasting metal music. That's like the first hint of like this.
This was a pretty smooth transition because she goes to bed.
Yeah.
And then the music starts. It's like she like as a little kid.
Yeah.
And then the music starts playing, and she's an adult waking up in a bed. I like that.
Exactly. I mean, and she at this point she has this like goth veneer to her. She's like a girl from The Craft. She basically looks exactly like one of those.
Absolutely. And the music playing is like goth music.
Yeah, basically. Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah,
when you're grinding the lip of a swimming pool for too long. It's like, yeah, dude, this is the song. Alien Ant Farm right after this.
Yeah, just some shit. Yeah. Horrible music.
She has a dog that Waltz, who she like grabs from outside or from inside and puts outside.
Yeah, that's right. She kicks him out the window and apologizes.
And her like adopted parents are upset because they know that she let the dog sleep inside the house. And she raises her voice, which pisses off the stepfather, this douchebag named Boyd.
Dude, there's something weird. That guy, the stepdad, he's a singer from a really popular punk band called X.
Really?
Have you ever heard of the band X?
Never. Did you know this?
I was looking. I've heard of the band X, and I was looking up the actors the first time I watched it, and I was like, "What the hell? This guy's been in like a few movies."
But he was like an older guy in the movie. So was he like part of the band X at this time, or this is like a band from the 80s or something?
They were like a big 80s band. They were like an early punk band.
That's interesting. So there's probably like the director who's like, "Oh, dude, I would love to put this punk dude in my film."
Maybe.
Or whoever made it, because it's like
that cat lady in her interview was basically like it was all cast when I came on.
Oh, really?
So I don't know. So she just seemed like she had nothing to do with the casting.
Yeah.
And then that Mandel guy. Most of the movies he directed look like borderline Lifetime movies.
Okay.
The other original director.
I mean, that makes sense for like what a lot of the film feels like. She probably was brought in to like just clean up the film as best as she can.
Yeah.
So in this scene, we have like the parents. They talk about how like the mother of Rachel is like improving in the mental hospital, and they're worried about it because if she gets better, they might lose their $300 a month.
Yeah,
these are welfare queens.
Yeah.
In the film,
essentially. Yeah.
So then we go to
is that total like 90s slacker attitude where it's like, ugh, bad stuff just happens to me. Whatever.
Fuck the parents.
Yeah, my parents just want me for money. Whatever.
Yeah, fuck them. They don't understand shit.
They treat her like shit all the time, and she's always just like, whatever.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just gonna sit home and watch VHS tapes of Daria.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. She never cares.
Like, whatever, bitch. I'm gonna listen to The Cure. Sits down and starts cutting herself.
Yeah. Which, I'm surprised she doesn't.
I know.
She does have that sick ass tattoo with the thorns on it.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like for this kind of film, there is like this after school special quality to the whole thing. She should be cutting herself. She should be doing drugs. It should go to melodramatic.
But the original had that too. Like Carrie, it was like don't bully people.
Yeah,
it had this like weird moral.
That's true. Yeah.
But I don't know. Carrie was maybe more extreme. I don't know. The bullying is pretty crazy.
The bullying is crazy in the original one, but the thing that makes it, I think the thing that makes the original Carrie work a lot, that made this one not work for me as much, is that in the original Carrie, Carrie is such a shut-in by this crazy religious mother that obviously she's like clearly weird to everyone else at the school.
Right,
so she is like a natural target for bullying.
Yeah,
and she doesn't know how to respond to it. She doesn't even know how, like, she's getting a period.
It's more accurate to the kids who get bullied.
Yeah, this one, she's like just like a chick that like just going to school. She should not be this much of an outcast as they make her out to be.
I read into that a lot, but I actually like this a little bit. That like the girls who are getting bullied are just as attractive as the cool girls.
Yeah.
And I think that is actually true of high school.
Yeah, for sure.
Like just some people are more confident, so they're called like attractive.
Yeah.
And then there's girls just as attractive who aren't confident, so
and then
they
like, get beaten down.
Yeah, they're like nerds or losers.
It's like this weird pecking order, and then when they become adults, that they realize, oh, I wasn't.
Yeah, I was hot the whole time.
Yeah, I was just getting completely ruined by these three bitches.
But then they also have a good personality because they were bullied.
Yeah, that's right.
They actually end up way better off.
She has such a cool personality.
Yeah. She's into cool music, dude. Because she's bullied.
So she goes on the school bus with her friend, runs into her friend Lisa, who's played by Mina Sarvari, who she was a girl. She was in American Pie. She plays one of the band geeks in American Pie.
American Pie. Is she also in
She's in American Beauty.
American
too.
Beauty?
She's the girl that seduces, that Kevin Spacey gets seduced by.
We all know it should have been a boy.
Yeah, for sure. Men Savari.
Isn't it weird that Kevin Spacey had to pretend like it was an underage girl, but it was an underage boy?
Yeah.
To actually
he probably had to go really
to do method. Yeah.
He's like, hey man, Kevin Spacey's been in his trailer for 2 hours. I don't know what he's doing in there to get into the mode.
Yeah.
He comes out, he's like sweating. He's like, all right, let's film right now. I got 15 minutes that this will work. He's like grossed out during the scene.
He's all sweaty.
Yeah. He's like, all right, penises. Just seeing the roast pedals land on Mina. No, penises. Oh, I lost it. I gotta go back to the trailer.
Yeah, he's gotta get back in the zone.
Yeah, dude. So she's like, Lisa is kind of reveals to Rachel that she lost her virginity. It's all like sneaky talk. She's like, I lost my virginity.
Oh yeah.
And they do this thing where they fist bump, but they do like they kiss their thumbs and touch each other's tattoos.
Yeah, they have matching tattoos.
Yeah, and they go best buds. The tattoo, it's a heart covered in like rosy, like thorns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what? That's like the other thing I've thought about this movie is like, she's like did you know anyone that was like I take it 16, 17-year-old who had a tattoo? Who has a tattoo in
she
high
might
school?
be 18.
Because that makes
that
sense.
one kid is Jonathan Taylor, whatever. What's his name?
Jason London's character. Is it the one that she has a romantic relationship?
Well, yeah,
with?
he's 18. That's how they get him for statutory rape.
Oh, Eric. Yeah.
Is that his name?
What's the name of the character? Eric.
Eric. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but
then
then
she might be older. They both got tattoos.
Yeah.
I actually did know in Indiana there was like a guy you can go to underage and get tattoos, and some girls were getting tattoos. And I get, it's weird. It's like this movie is more of my time. Like I was in high school in the 90s and 2000s.
They would have told her to cover up. I mean, any teacher would have been like, "Whoa, cover up that tattoo." That's
well, what can they do about it?
Cover it up. They would have an oversized shirt with Tasmanian Devil on it with baggy pants, and they would put it over and be like, "Wear that."
They did have like if you dress too scandalous, they had clothes that the office would make you wear.
Yeah, I know. It would be like Dare, and it would be like the 5 like.
We had a special outfit, and it would say it said on it, "I will dress for success tomorrow."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, and it was like ugly colors. It was like yellow and green or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get to the high school, and this is like Bates High School, obviously named after Norman Bates from Psycho.
Yeah, there's a common thread in this movie that they love. There's so many references to other things.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
There's a couple. I think there's a couple. I don't know if I wrote them down. Honestly, me saying this out loud made me realize this was Norman Bates. I was watching the film and it just
I didn't catch that until you
it.
said it, but I caught other ones.
Yeah.
The mental institution is called
Arkham,
which is from Batman.
That's from H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh.
So Batman, I think, takes it from Lovecraft because there's
All
the
right.
Arkham Institute, and the whole city of Arkham is where the Lovecraftian shit.
Gotcha.
So yeah, this is a classic like '90s high school. There's white rock music is how I wrote it. Tony Hawk music.
It's like ska straight up.
Yeah. And then it's a bunch of people playing hacky sack and shooting each other with super soakers.
They got guitars and skateboards.
Yeah. Which is like a bump in high school. I've never, like, when I went to school, it was never like that.
No.
People didn't.
They didn't let us outside at all.
Also, like, you didn't have enough time to be like, we're about to go to class. You have an hour and a half to hang out in the quad and, super soak each other.
Yeah.
Shit.
No way.
Hopscotch.
But this was a common thing in movies. It's like movie logic.
I know, but it also fucks with you because you go like, man, when I get to high school, I'm gonna be fucking hacky sacking and quadding it up, playing ska
every single day.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear a fucking reggae hat with fake braids.
Hell yeah. That's a great look. You can still do that even if you can't do the other things.
No, yeah, and go hang out at high school.
Wear the reggae hat, the hat with the built-in dreadlocks.
So we see the jocks for the school, and they're talking about this new game that they're playing, and we get we get a glimpse of the scorebook. Did you take a look at the score, like what the game was?
Well, I mean, it's a theme throughout the movie.
Yeah, but actually, I paused it and I wrote down the rules.
Oh,
this is what they're playing for.
I know there's it seems like the rules are fluid and they add and take away rules as the movie goes on.
Yeah, they're like, she has glasses, 8 points. Wait, no, -3.
Yeah.
So basically, the scorebook, it's like a point system about like who you fuck, and what you do with the girls in the school.
Yeah.
According to the book, as they posit, the winner gets a keg of beer of their
Oh,
choice.
really? I didn't know there was like a prize.
That's the whole point of the movie. Is
That's
the winner
so funny.
Gets a keg of beer.
Meanwhile, they're all rich kids. They have no
doesn't
trouble
matter.
getting beer. Yeah.
And it's supposed to be purchased by the other players. The point values they have: blowjobs are worth only 1 point. Swallowing gives you an extra point.
This is very 90s though. I remember talking about sex in this way.
Oh yeah,
Like really dissecting like first and second base and third base.
Hey
and,
dude,
like,
if she spits, that's a fucking minus.
I mean, she doesn't
2.
like you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, she tries to snowball you, makes you gay.
yeah.
To remain in the competition, you must score at least 5 points per month, which is crazy. That's so much pressure to be trying to get like at least like 5 blowjobs minimum a month or something.
But these are all the hot jocks. Maybe
That's
I
true.
pull it off. I wasn't having sex at all in high school.
No, same. You add
It was once confusing. Like, I can't believe maybe it's different schools.
yeah.
But like nobody, I don't remember people having sex like crazy. There was like a couple people who were in like long-term relationships for high school,
Yeah.
like a couple years.
Yeah.
And they were fucking,
Yeah.
but I don't remember anybody.
I mean, I went to like the whitest school imaginable, and for the most part, it was like that. Where like I heard that people were fucking, but it always felt like whatever my circle was or the classes I was going to, it was like this outer ring that you don't know about. It's like, oh no, it's those people in that kind of class. Like, you don't know who they are or their names. It was just like a rumor. It's like there are people fucking all the time, but you don't know who they are.
there were like a couple people who would show up like pregnant.
I don't think we got that too. Because
We had some like ratchet people show up here and there.
that makes sense. Our kids were rich. I mean, I went to a school that happened to have like rich white kids, so it was like people who owned boats and stuff. So if any of them got pregnant, they would have probably.
You would have been at that house, dude.
Yeah, basically.
At the end of this movie.
I probably not. I mean, you watch the house; it is like maybe one black dude in the film, and the rest is white. I would not have been invited.
That was a joke I was going to make later when they're all getting scholarships. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, you guys have no black people on your team. Why are they even coming to check out your school?
Yeah, not at all. It's like, all right, I guess we'll get this fucking white.
Yeah,
bitch.
we got 10 great white guys going to getting scholarships.
They get an extra point for every article of clothing that they get from the girls, and then if it's
They collect clothing. Wow, there was a lot of stuff. I didn't even look out. I didn't even look
I know
at this.
one of the characters keeps the panties of one of the other girls, and we see that in the film. But yeah, they get a point for that. If it's witnessed by other people, they get 2 points.
That happens.
Yeah,
That happens with our heartthrob guy has sex in the car and gets out.
They get an extra point for an exotic location, whatever that means, like outside or whatever.
Oh, in the car, maybe.
They lose 1 point for eating pussy.
Really?
That's in there.
That's so
That's
funny.
so funny. And who wrote this? A
Honestly,
Jamaican bobsled team.
I'm honestly kind of support that role.
Yeah,
Like you know, like you're clearly trying really hard.
Yeah.
You know, like you're eating her pussy. Like
it's
that's,
like, oh, dude, no, you gotta get more than you give.
If the girl is really all over you, you're not doing shit for her. You're just
Yeah.
like laying there and she's doing everything.
Yeah, it's minus 10 points for being a super hoe.
Yeah.
Captain
You should get
Sabo.
-1 for being on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
You shouldn't have to put any energy. in.
Minus 5 points for meeting her parents.
Yeah,
Minus
yeah,
3
yeah.
points for hanging with her friend and saying that her
Yeah.
drawing's really cool.
-1 point eye contact or smiling at her.
Minus 1 point if you go hang out with her at the lunch table instead of your boys.
Yeah. Which that comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then there's some wonderful dialogue here. So, dude, how many points if I do that chick over there? The fat one? 6. I did her last week and you only gave me 5. And she's not fat.
I honestly thought, like, what fat chick? Was there a fat chick?
There wasn't. It
was
was
just
not,
a girl.
It was not a fat chick. It's that rule you're talking about where it's
Yeah.
people just pecking order. They're like, that chick's ugly. I just say that. 'Cause
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm like, I thought I, like, missed something.
No, there are no fat people in this movie.
Yeah.
At one point,
Except the teacher.
the teacher.
Yeah. The next scene.
I don't remember this.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I know what you mean. The dude.
Yeah, yeah.
The dude.
He's the teacher, and there's teaching Romeo and Juliet.
Eric and Lisa, they make eye contact. Obviously, they're the ones. He's the one that she lost her virginity to.
Yeah. Now, Eric, wasn't he on Home Improvement?
Dude, if he was, I have no idea. I've never seen Home Improvement.
Oh, really?
Was he really that guy?
I'm pretty sure he's one of Tim Allen's sons.
Jesus.
Like, Eric, yeah, that guy is, like, all over like boyish guy in the 90s.
Really?
Yeah, he's like in everything.
This film is like
Pretty sure he was a long time guy because Home Improvement had seasons, so it was like they aged.
Yeah,
and they got different actors.
And then by the end of the season, he was a guy walking around with the scorebook. Tim Allen's like,
he was that
one
guy.
blowjob?
Literally played the exact same kind of character.
Really?
It could have been the same.
It's the same kid.
It could be the same kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was just like a dumbass. He was like the dumbass kid.
Yeah. Hey, Dad. This girl's saying that I statutory raped her. Can we move cities?
Can we get
or
a lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
There's the guy sees Lisa and he goes, "Woof, woof, total coyote date." What's a coyote date? You don't know? You serious, bro? That's when you wake up in the morning, you got some ugly chick sleeping on your arm, and you'd rather gnaw it off than wake her up.
Yeah. Is that a reference to coyotes when they get in bear traps? I think they will bite their own arms off.
That probably makes sense. I feel like this
not to be too real about
weirdly
it.
captures like shitty dude dialogue from high school.
Yeah.
It feels.
I
accurate.
can imagine like spending the night over at a girl's house,
You
let
could- you
alone
couldn't
gnawing
imagine?
your arm,
Oh.
gnawing your arm off
Yeah.
because you did. Like
So-
we weren't allowed to like have like intergender slumber parties.
No, not at all. But I mean, these guys, they all had fucking money and cars and summer houses. They can go and sleep.
Yeah,
with
he
each
does
other and
have a
stuff.
summer house. There's no parents in the movie except for like
One dude.
one dude, a lawyer who's
Yeah.
like a piece of shit.
So Lisa gives Rachel some photos to develop, and then we cut to this scene at a classroom where they're talking about Romeo and Juliet
I like the photos developed. She works at a photo.
at a photo mat.
Yeah, and there's a few like, what do you call it? Achronistic,
This was like a foreign concept to me. I had to look it up if it was real. I didn't know this was a thing.
like a 1 hour photo.
Yeah, well, like a drive-through one because there's a
Oh,
moment
yeah,
where
yeah.
they drive through and pick it up.
Yeah.
They must have like turned all those to like those strip coffee joints in like Seattle. Basically,
Yeah.
those are former like photo mats.
Probably, yeah. I just watched a documentary about that guy who killed himself after beaten off in the drive-through of one of those.
Oh, he killed himself?
He got videoed by the people and they put him online and he killed himself
He was like,
because he got canceled like so big.
Yeah, or it could have been that he was like, that was the best nut I'll ever have. I was
never get
jerking
better.
off, humiliated by the country.
Dude, yeah. Then there's a bunch of there's the whole documentary on. I recommend it. You know that Channel 5 guy on YouTube,
No.
Andrew Callahan.
Oh yes,
he did.
all gas, no brakes. Right?
Yeah. He did a documentary about. There's a bunch of internet people who go and celebrate that guy's death, and they call it the Gooniversary, and he's become like a martyr for people who
Fucking
masturbate
jerk
a
off.
lot. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it's really dark. And he also had like a wife and kids.
That sucks. I mean, they do tributes to him. They get his picture and jerk off on it.
Dude,
and set it on fire.
The documentary, they got the car that he was driving. Atlanta also made fun of it.
Atlanta?
You remember Atlanta?
Yeah.
The commercial where the guy's driving around in a fancy car and he gets out.
It's one of the later seasons. I only seen the first two. I was in the middle of the third one and then dropped it.
He's like naked. He gets out of his Dodge Charger and he's like naked at the. He's like driving around without his
He's
pants
like, I should
on.
not have put my fucking clothing in the trunk.
Well, it's just like kind of saying like the people who drive these cars are crazy.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, tangent.
So we get a scene where the teacher's talking about Romeo and Juliet. Now, why is it that we are moved by love that ends with separation? Rachel? I don't know that I believe in it. Believe in what? Love. Well, then you've got bigger problems than passing this class.
Dude, I love this teacher guy. I
He
don't
was
know
just
why.
such a dickhead.
Yeah, he's so mean to the kids
Yeah.
about like this shit.
And then we get this character, Jesse, who's basically ends up being the love interest for Rachel's character. He chimes in, and he says, well, then Romeo and Juliet really isn't a tragedy, because the only way they could be together was in death. Mm-hmm. And the teacher goes apeshit. Yes! Very good! A foul cynic, most cliched. A true romantic. How refreshing. What? So over the top.
Dude, he was crazy. That teacher was also like, do you remember analyzing Shakespeare to that level?
No, I mean...
Is that even what it really means?
No, this guy's like...
This is some horse shit.
He has some essay that he wanted to fucking
Yeah.
prop up. It's a teacher who like gives too much of a shit in high school. In my high school, it's like a bunch of people who are just quiet, and then the teacher going around like, "Will someone answer this fucking question?"
Yeah,
Anybody?
exactly. And the question was more like, what's the name of the guy in Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't it be a question like where you have to interpret something
No.
or analyze something?
This is also
It's like, did he die or did he live?
yeah, and if you being like, I don't know, let's just play the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, for 3 more classes, I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
There's in the scene you see a bunch of the characters from the movie. The jocks, like the guy, what's his name, Mark, who's like the main bad jock. He has a football that he's spinning on his desk.
Yep, they're all in this English class.
And then you also get there's this guy Arnie who doesn't who barely appears in the film. He shows up at the end, but he's like this loser character that I think
He's got a few parts actually. He is a loser character, but he's not allowed in the party.
Yes.
He's also like there to serve some like
brief dialogue
at
about
lunch.
Tracy.
Yeah,
It's like, well, Tracy's hot. All right, bye.
But he makes a joke about
he pops up in some other film, and I couldn't remember what it was. It might have been American Pie. I mean, a lot of these people are from other
really?
teen movies. Yeah,
the main villain guy, the smart villain, not Eric.
He's from something.
I could not figure it out. I think he might be from a TV show.
Probably.
Because I was like, he hasn't been in that many movies. He also looks way too old to be in high school.
Dude, 30.
He should be the stepdad, honestly.
And honestly, I think the main love interest for Rachel also is in like his late 20s. I don't know if do you recognize that guy?
He looks very familiar.
He plays the main football guy from Dazed and Confused.
Okay.
The kid in that movie.
Yeah. I think he's in some other stuff too.
I think he pops up a few times. I don't think he's a great actor.
No.
Watching him, he's pretty fucking bad.
Dude, he delivers this one line. It's a bad line to begin with. It's like, why isn't there any good music here? Like garbage. It's the most unnatural
that's his
thing.
last role. Time to quit and get your fucking psychology degree.
Yeah.
Become a small professor in Iowa.
Yeah, it was yeah. Anyway, he ends up having a decent career probably.
Yeah. So we cut to Lisa, and she's wandering the hallways. Now it's like dark and depressing. There's like all the shots are very shadowy. It's like German expressionism or something.
Yeah, it is weird. And she's putting a note in the other locker. I actually paused here and looked at some of the pictures in the locker.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. What did he see? Because her locker, it's like a classic teen movie locker where it's like fucking, heartthrob circled and
but
stuff.
it's 1999, so it's like Hole, like Marilyn Manson, and then some other picture like PJ Harvey or something.
That's so funny. Yeah, it's Marilyn Manson, Kevin Spacey, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
All these people she served with, the heroes of the 90s.
Yeah. I paused because I thought I saw a picture of Carrie, like an advertisement for the original Carrie, which the
would have
movie,
been a weird Easter egg.
because it's not a movie in this movie; it's a reality. But yeah,
they could have went the Scream route. It's like, no, there's a movie called Harry. It's like Carrie, but it's about this girl who burned up in the high school.
I love that about Scream.
Yeah, Stab.
Yeah, the movies.
Stab.
And they make
Yeah.
Those movies are
This
great.
new Stab movie's pretty bad. Oh, this meta stuff is confusing.
Yeah.
I get confused watching Scream. I'm like, wait, there's 5 Stab movies and Stab 5? Scream 5? What's happening?
Yeah, that's true. The Stab movies become important in the Scream movies. Like there's one of them takes place on the set of a Stab movie for like the whole movie.
Yeah. And then when they talk about the plot, it's like, and it kind of connects with what's happening in real life, which means that the writers are suspect too. It's like, what?
Yeah.
So Lisa, she walks up to the roof of the school where there's a gardening club.
Dude, the school the school is amazing, right?
Yeah.
They you get to skateboard and hacky sack. They have a giant garden on the roof where people are just gardening all day.
I thought it was like an LA school or something, but it takes place in South Carolina. Like,
oh, really?
Like the idea.
Is that with the original too?
I don't remember, quite honestly. Probably the middle of nowhere, and then they just established it as South Carolina. But yeah, the school's amazing. There's a gardening club on the roof, and there's a bunch of people. Like, it's not like...
We did have a greenhouse in my high school, but we never, ever went in there. I don't even know what was in there.
Yeah, I think we had something similar, too. And honestly...
There was a bunch of plants in there. Like, who was doing that?
No one. And that's the thing. It's like...
How do the plants live?
It's like one person who cares about it, and then like a bunch of students who don't give a shit. So like no one ever goes in there. Yeah. So the fact that there's all these students that actually are upstairs, like
they're gardening
and doing shit.
I love this scene though, like her walking past all the people gardening just to the edge of the roof.
It's a great scene, and it ends great because she walks to the edge of the building. and just walks off, like throws herself off.
And she throws her like books and papers everywhere,
Yes.
so they're flying. It's like really cinematic.
Yeah, it looks like something from The Crow or whatever. Not The Crow exactly, but like it feels like birds are flying to indicate the soul's about to leave.
Yeah, it's awesome. Just she's completely unraveled. It's
So then she falls and she lands on the windshield of the car. And it's a great shot. You see from the inside of the windshield, the face slamming in, and then it shatters but doesn't break. So you're just still seeing the inside of the windshield kind of
catching it like a net almost, like a net of glass.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was a great shot. The director talked about that shot.
That particular shot?
Yeah, because the guy said he saw it when it came out in theaters, and that would be great on a big screen.
Yeah.
Like that huge head bashing through the window.
I mean, it looks amazing now. I had to rewind it just to see like how the mannequin looked, the fake. I
didn't
prosthetic.
notice.
I mean, it looks just like Lisa, so they did a good job with it.
Yeah.
Lisa. Mm-hmm. Damn, there's so many character names, and they're all named like Eric, Bob, Jesse. It's like the hardest fucking white film to keep together.
Yeah.
This
is funny too, because this could be the girl from American Beauty.
Yeah, basically same story.
She's in high school.
Hey, did you hear Lisa was sleeping with Kevin Spacey? Mr. Spacey?
Yeah. Or he rejected her, and she, because are they about to have sex, and then he rejects her?
He rejected her, but also like kissed a gay guy or something. That was part of the plot, I think.
He rejected her for a dude.
Yeah. So she killed herself.
She
was like, damn, I can't believe this.
And then the dude killed him.
Yeah. What a dumb movie.
I remember loving it when I saw it for some reason.
Because it seems so profound.
Yeah,
but I can't imagine.
I think I was just like hated my life, and I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I was like, everyone's sad in the suburbs.
Yeah. You're just like Rachel. You're like, life sucks.
Yeah, I was like her, or I was like the mix of her and the neighbor dude.
Yeah. Walking around with an AC/DC shirt like Beavis or Butthead.
Yeah, videotaping a bag.
Yeah, this is the most beautiful thing in here in fucking Indiana.
Yeah. This is Indiana.
Yeah.
Honestly, that would be.
Yeah, a gas station bag with shattered glass in it. It's barely taken off the ground.
Yeah, a fucking blunt wrap or something.
Yeah.
The packaging of a blunt wrap.
So everyone panics, and they all rush to see the body of Lisa, and then we get these quick zoom shots. This is the thing you were talking about, like that MTV shot where it's like, like zoom in into her face.
Yeah, music video style.
Yeah,
and I love everyone just crowding around her. Like, what the Carrie girl runs up and just touches her.
Yeah, and no one cares. No teachers to help.
I think she touches her tattoo, and it's covered in blood.
Yeah,
but it's weird.
Touches her blood and goes, "Best blood." She says best blood.
I heard her say something that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
One of the moments is when she sees the body, she has like another telekinetic moment. So you see a shot of all the lockers popping open.
That's right.
Which is pretty cool. It's like pneumatic tubes blowing out papers.
Yeah.
These papers that everyone has in their locker.
That shit was probably fun to film and make.
I bet. Did you have lockers like the lockers I had were so small. They were like this. They were tiny as.
That's as big?
They were like
could you put your jacket in
it? They were stacks of 3. Yeah, and so all you could really fit were books. It was really small like
that.
They weren't long ones.
You know what? Yeah, I had that too. I had small ones I feel like I had small ones in high school, but like big ones in middle school.
Makes no
where I
sense.
could put like a whole jacket in and hang it, but then once you get to high school, it was just enough room for your books.
It was tiny.
And you'd stuff your
jacket.
It
must be worse
in.
than it must be just like small enough for your phone.
Yeah,
slide it in.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we see Miss.
The lockers were confusing me too, because in that scene where she's opening one locker and another locker, and I think it's implied she's putting a note from her locker into her friend's locker. Then they read the note later. That's in that like artsy scene. She opens 2 different lockers at the same time, and they're like above each other. So I was confused at the lockers.
I think it's one big.
And then later she blows all the lockers open, and they're big.
I think it's one big locker, and then there's just a shelf in the middle, and the note she puts in there, it's her suicide note that they eventually find when they break into the locker.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then we get to the school psychologist. It's Sue Snell, who's from the first Carrie, and she's trying to console Rachel. And there's a moment where she's like...
There's also a scene where the principal goes, "Hey, you gotta come outside. A student just killed themselves."
Yeah. Hey, come on.
And she's like meeting with another student.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, shit." Yeah. So she goes, "Go ahead, let it out," to Rachel, and Rachel goes, "No, I don't cry."
Yeah. It's some of the corniest counseling I've ever seen from this person.
I hated her abilities to counsel because we'll talk about it when it happens later in the film. But like, if this was a really distressed person, everything she's doing would undoubtedly make it worse.
Yeah, and it does.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe that was if that was on purpose, that's good writing, and I think maybe the acting made it seem.
Yeah, but it's not on purpose.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad writing.
Yeah, it could just be bad writing. That would be good writing if you made the counseling like purposely bad to help drive her more crazy. But
yeah,
I can't honestly tell if it was on purpose or not.
It also doesn't really track with the movie because, like, in the first film, she was one of the good ones who tried, like, at the end of it, tries to help Carrie but fucks up. And it's like, if she's gonna be a good character in that film, and in this film is like fucking up this tremendously, I think we're supposed to be on her side, but it just doesn't make sense.
I think, I think it's better when it's like everywhere she turns, no one helps her.
Yeah.
And that happens here too. Like the one thing I would say about the mom scene, it didn't make any sense to me the first time why the mom just like finally comes to her and then is like, "You're a demon," and then just like walks away.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, it's kind of maybe just a metaphor for statutory rape again. It's like, because like you then go to your parents and they're like, "You shouldn't be having sex."
Yeah, maybe.
Like you got victim blamed. I think the mom thing was supposed to be like victim blaming.
I don't know. I think
from your own parents.
I have some theories about it. About the mom.
Anyway, yeah, I couldn't tell, so I don't know. I think it's a better movie if everybody is like coming together to drive her crazy.
Yeah,
and no one can quite help her.
So,
and then the one thing she has is the boyfriend, and then they use that against her, which
was like I think a good decision, but man. I mean, we'll talk about it when we get there. So the cops, they break Lisa's locker and they find the customer's receipt for the photo mat, the photo she gave to Rachel. Then Eric talks to Mark about what happens with Lisa. Lisa was acting all happy,
Oh,
like we were going.
The first
steady.
thing he does is he asks for the book and he scribbles something out.
And I had to break the news to her that she was just a pump. A nut. I mean, she didn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, she's just a pump.
Yeah, and then Mark opens the scorebook and he's like, "Is that your brilliant attempt to fix it?" And her name is crossed out with the 4.
They show him ask for the book and cross it out right before this conversation.
And Mark doesn't give a shit that Lisa's dead. He goes,
"No,
dude, you need all the points you can get. I don't know why you're erasing them out of this book,
dude.
Don't you want this keg?"
There's only 2 people who care that she's dead, and it's her friend, and then the guy is like pretending to care because he's into her.
Yeah,
but like we skipped one part that the camera guy comes up and videotapes her while she's on the hood of the car.
Yeah,
and he goes, "I wonder whose car this is."
Yeah, you're right.
He cares more about the car than the body.
Dude, I almost wrote down about the camera guy because he pops up a few times in the film. I don't think I wrote about him because there were so many fucking notes I had to take about this movie.
And he doesn't matter.
He doesn't matter.
Except, I guess, maybe...
There's an image at the end of the film where it kind of matters.
I just realized they use the camera guy is foreshadowing of them videotaping them having sex later.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like somebody has a camcorder.
Yeah.
That's the thing we were talking about, where it's like they didn't need to justify that. I would believe that they could get a camcorder. They spent all that time justifying that there's a camcorder guy so they could videotape them secretly having sex.
Yeah, we did not need that.
But they don't spend any time justifying why they have a bunch of spear guns.
It's a summer house, dude. Obviously. You have a rack full of spear guns and flare guns at a summer house. It's similar in to South Carolina.
Yeah, similar to like a scene from like a John Wick movie where he's arming for a big battle.
You open your floorboards and there's a fucking SMG
you just
with a banana clip,
but spear guns, like machine guns, spear guns.
So basically, Eric tells Mark that he took some pictures with Lisa and he's afraid that it's gonna get out. So they say they're going to take care of it. And so we go to Rachel, who's working at the photo mat, the drive-through photo place. And Mark and Jesse pull up. Jesse is the guy that I think she ends up liking.
He's the love interest.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And Mark is a jerk this whole time. He goes, hey, Rachel, that Lisa girl had these pictures that had what you might call some sentimental value. We figured like $20 ought to cover it. She's like, look, they're not your pictures, all right? He's like, it's not like you're gonna.
How about 30?
It's not like she's gonna be picking them up anytime soon, is it?
Yeah.
He does offer $30.
Yeah, he ups it by 10.
So then he tries to switch up his tactic. This is such a ridiculous move. He goes, okay, Rachel, I'll tell you what. How about I swing by when you get off work? I'll take you out for a little cruise. Come on, I don't bite unless you want me to.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't think so. He's like, why? Because I'm a dyke. And it's like a big own.
Oh, yeah.
It really fucks with Mark. To the point that he brings it back to her.
He brings it up over and over.
Yeah. He's like, I can't believe she fucking said that she's a dyke. I can't believe she like said that in front of me.
Yeah.
Like that's like, I don't even get how that's such an own for him.
You know what's weird is I remember this being a thing.
Like if a girl said that about herself,
like that's
to
a way.
it was a way for you to get owned.
Yeah, it's like I don't have any sexual attraction to you whatsoever. I'm gay.
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
That hurt me.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't make any sense.
You can't just. Yeah, he really did think he could fuck whoever he wanted.
Yeah,
maybe it's because I don't know. Yeah, why is that such a own? But I do feel like that was a thing.
I feel like it was.
I wonder if there's another like movie or cultural thing that's referencing, because I remember in high school or whatever, hitting on a lesbian and getting rejected because they're gay. It was a thing, or girls would just say they were gay.
It's because the guy gets embarrassed.
It's embarrassing.
So it's if you're going.
I think it's just embarrassing to get rejected no matter what.
Yeah, but for him, it really fucks because it's not about getting rejected. Well, it's about her saying this. It's like, oh, you called yourself a fucking. Well, guess what? I'm gonna fucking go. I'm gonna get your ass. He's probably already planning revenge before the rest of the shit happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rachel. There's a lot of notes here. So Rachel goes back and to Lisa's photos and stumbles on the pictures that exist of like Eric and Lisa.
Yeah.
And then the cops,
she turns them over to the cops.
Yeah. And then they read what sounds like a Lisa suicide note. This is and they read it to Rachel to try to get some more information about why she killed herself.
It's kind of written to Rachel, isn't it?
It's written. I think it's her suicide note. I think it's written so that people can know. And I think the thing that's interesting about this is it's pretty obvious why she killed herself based on the note, but they still need Rachel's clarification.
Yeah.
So they go, this is the note. For a moment, I thought someone was actually seeing me, but it was all a lie. Eric lied when he said I was special, and I guess I was lying to myself. I believed him. And then Sue, to Rachel, she's like, Rachel, is there anything in there that strikes a chord for you? Do you know what Lisa was referring to? Yesterday, she told me she lost her virginity. It's like, duh. Isn't it kind of obvious?
Yeah.
I mean, this dude, Eric.
Also, by the way, they're with the counselor who goes, yeah, this is like the 10th time this month.
Yeah, this happens like fucking thousands.
She's like, yeah, it's like an epidemic at the school that women are like upset about.
Football players sleeping with. She tells the cop, like, she's like, the football team has been sleeping with freshman girls, like young girls.
Yeah.
And dumping them.
Which was a thing in my school also.
Yeah.
In high school.
I think it was a thing in high school in general.
Yeah. Which everyone knew about. One of the problems of the movie that kind of bothered me is like, these girls just need to talk to each other and just say no and not have sex with these guys.
And honestly, that's what happens in real life, because I think the way I remember high school, not that this actually happened necessarily, but it is like if there was a group of guys doing a shitty thing like a scorebook, the women would talk about it.
Yeah.
And then those guys, they would kind of be ostracized in a weird way. Like, even if they were jocks or whatever, they would be like, those guys are gross. Stay away from them. They're not cool. And they would just be in this weird...
It would backfire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But not in this film.
No, in this film, they're just like prey.
Yeah.
And they can't resist. And even he's like, hey, instead of $30, I'll sleep with you for the photos.
Yeah,
like, that's how easy he thinks he could have sex with everybody.
Yeah. So this is when Sue tells the cop that this is what she wants. Like, Eric is 18, Lisa's 16. They should get Eric for statutory rape.
Yeah.
And the cop's like, are you sure you're not trying to do the thing? Like, this is not about trying to save that girl that died 20 years ago. There's a shoehorned reference to Carrie. It has nothing to do with this scene.
Yeah.
Carrie was not sleeping
she
with
wasn't
anyone.
statutory rape.
Nothing to do with this. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Also, this bothered me too, because it's like, we're not really worried about. It's not the statutory rape is not the issue.
No, it's not.
Right? Like,
it's a girl who killed herself. I mean,
yeah, it's like you're using like a crime to get somebody for something else. It's like arresting the guy for tax evasion when he's doing murder or whatever. It feels just like wrong.
And honestly, I mean, I thought there were laws that protected kids from this. Isn't that like sometimes there's age of consent laws that go to 18, but sometimes they go lower than 18, like 16. It's so that there's that age difference. If you're like an 18-year-old, there's like a 3-year window where it's like, if you're 19 and your girlfriend's 17, I think it ends up being fine or whatever. That's the reason those.
I've also heard
exist.
of like, people abusing the laws, like I heard some story.
A 40-year-old dressing like he's 19.
No.
I'm in the range.
No, the other way around. It was like an 18-year-old black kid with a white girl who was 17. Yeah. And they put him in jail for statutory rape because the parents were mad.
Yeah.
And
they were like, well, what about this, 3-year law? It's like, nah, it doesn't work for black people.
Yeah. Well, the judge is also racist.
Scribble that out.
Yeah. Some shit. I remember hearing about that in college, but.
So we cut to Jesse, who's sleeping with Tracy.
Statutory rape is this is one of the reasons I wanted to talk about this movie, just because I thought it's like, what other movie is statutory rape like a major plot point? It's such a strange. I guess it's not even really a major plot. I don't know. It's a major plot point.
It's not a major plot point.
There's like a lot of minor plot points.
Yeah, to try to make it a bigger thing,
and it all just kind of snowball.
It's basically a bunch of guys who go like Lisa dies. Mm-hmm. No one gives a shit. The football players could just stop paying attention to Rachel, and the rest of the movie would have been fine.
Yeah,
they would have gotten away with it. And then 20 years later, she would have written, a Substack about the guy who killed her friend. That's what would have really happened in real life. Yeah, they would have been outed in 2017 when the guy's a lawyer, and then he's like, I was a different person in high school. He's like hiding his scorebook now. He has a scorebook next to his fucking attorney law.
Dude, the scorebook. Dude, yeah.
So Jesse is sleeping with the girl Rachel. He comes out and he twirls the panties for the jocks to see.
Extra points.
Yeah, exactly. 2 points. They're sitting on the convertible, drinking beer, watching and laughing. And Mark grabs the scorebook and he adds Jesse's points. Tracy, 8. They drive off, and Tracy notices this, but she's not really disturbed by all this.
Tracy loves it. She likes that guy.
Yeah. So
also, they have a whole conversation in the car before he gets out about the dead girl, doesn't he?
Right after this. So she sees all this.
Because he drives her home.
He gets back inside, and then Tracy asks Jesse what he's thinking about. And Jesse's like, nobody. Tracy's like, I asked what, not who. Doesn't it bother you some girl offed herself yesterday? Why? She wasn't anybody.
Yeah. Another example of just nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, what the...
She wasn't anybody.
He's like, fuck, yeah. It sucks. So what happened to Lisa? Yeah. So, who was her name? What was the name of that geek?
Yeah.
So Boyd.
I mean, if you saw somebody jump off, another thing I remembered
it would have been like the main story for the rest of the fucking school year. Like, damn, remember that?
I remember this is a story my buddy told me when we were working at Sherwin-Williams. Our boss, this happened. I wasn't there when this happened, but I know the boss guy. He goes, yeah. He's like, I had a really weird weekend. Like, I just couldn't sleep, and I had no appetite all weekend. And then it turned out he had seen somebody kill themselves. They had like jumped off like some like part of the mall downtown. Yeah. And died in front of him. Yeah. And he was like such a working class anti-psychology guy that he wasn't putting together that's why he didn't sleep. That
was just so weird. It was like there was like a crick in my neck, and I just kept seeing this creature sitting on my chest, just saying, "Wake up, wake up."
He was having PTSD.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I tried making coffee this morning. When I clinked the glass, it just made me nervous.
Yeah. I was really jumpy. Yeah. Somebody honked a horn in traffic, and I jumped.
And I had to pull over and wait 5 minutes and try to get my breathing back down. But yeah, it seems pretty good.
I was having tunnel vision.
Yeah. Anyway, did you do the paint stuff? Yeah. Oh, sorry. I just saw something in the corner of my eye. What? Are you okay, dude? Yeah. Take a break.
Just bros ignoring their fucking mental problems.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna get off early. I'm just gonna go to the bar and see if I can get an early one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Might get a couple beers at lunch.
So Boyd, the stepfather, tells Rachel that her dog gets out. Basically, the dog gets out and he doesn't really do anything to stop it.
Oh, yeah.
So Rachel goes out looking for the dog, and a guy driving a pickup truck full of pigs runs over Walter the dog, and it's such a
This was another scene that made me want to pick
ridiculous
this movie.
scene. You see the dog.
The
just
dog
run,
he's barrel rolling under the car.
Yeah, dude.
He looks like a hot dog on one of the gas station
what
things.
What kind of dog is it? Do you know what kind of dog? It is like a wiener dog or something.
It's I don't remember what
It's like
those
a
are
very
called.
cylindrical dog.
Those are like it's like the Fox and the Hound dog.
Yes. So when it runs over, it really does look like he's rotating on the fucking hot dog.
Yeah, he's like
Thing
one of
at
those.
the 7-Eleven.
He's one of those like corgi or kind
Yeah.
of dogs that are like super round. They have like a huge middle section.
So Rachel.
His name's Walter, I think.
Walter, yeah.
Yeah.
So Rachel tries to get another car to stop, and that's when she sees Jesse's car, and she cracks his windshield.
Yeah.
And that's just happens
With
randomly.
mind powers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's distressed.
Yes.
Anytime it's emotional distress, she has powers.
So they go to the animal clinic to deal with Walter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that scene. That fucking, the rolling of the dog.
The rolling of the dog into the car I thought was so funny.
Yeah.
And then even better is the dog lives.
Yeah.
Like the dog doesn't die from that.
And what was the point of it? It really is, this is the
It's-
meet cute for her and the guy.
That's right.
But you didn't need that.
Yeah.
They could have meet cuted with that Romeo and Juliet line. He could have felt bad about Lisa
yeah.
and approached. There's a million other things. You can cut that out.
Dude, well, that was her first time. She noticed that he's kind of deep. He's not like the other jocks.
It's like, wow, he
They're
cares
really-
about a dog that got hit by a car.
The director said this, and I was like, I don't know if that's true, but she was trying to be subtle. I think she was subtly building everything.
Yeah.
And including their love story, which takes like 5 or 6 scenes.
Dude, I hated their love story. The love story, this is a horror movie.
I liked it more the second time around. I was like, I think this is like very realistic.
I did not.
They were
like it
so
the second
awkward.
time around. Because the film is a horror movie
Yeah.
essentially, and there's a part by the second half of the movie where so much of it feels like you're watching 90210, the
Yeah.
OC, Melrose Place, and it's like, dude, show me something terrifying. You know what I mean?
I heard it was supposed to be worse.
Oh my god!
Like there was supposed to be more like explicit, like the jocks were supposed to be doing more explicitly evil stuff, like to women.
I would have loved to see that.
I think that would have built
It would
the
have been
story
more
better.
interesting. Yeah.
Like if they were more cutthroat and then more violent, I guess.
We get a football game at some point.
There is a
it's-
deleted scene where the jocks, to prepare for their football game, they eat a bunch of raw meat together.
ridiculous.
It's crazy. They're all just like eating.
The director must have been watching like the dailies of that and been like, yeah, I don't know.
I was like,
I don't know if we need this. Let's cut it out and add some more scenes
it's
from the first
it's
Carrie.
crazy they cut that and like nothing else. There's
Yeah.
a million other things they could have cut.
So Rachel goes to the psychologist's office, Sue, and Sue tells her took a look at her file. She's like, your mother is at Arkham for schizophrenia.
I mean, it may be a H.P. Lovecraft thing, but I think Batman every time
That's
they
real.
say Arkham in
Yeah,
this,
I
and I'm
know.
like, what the hell? She's fucking hanging out with the Joker and the Riddler.
And the psychologist did say that after this comes up later in the film, after what happened in the first Carrie movie, she did go to Arkham for a stay.
She said she went herself.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she tries to get Rachel to open up, and Rachel yells no, and that's how the coffee cup gets yanked off the table telekinetically. And this is the first time Sue sees this. So Rachel's like, "Sorry, I must have knocked it." I was like, "I didn't see you knock it."
And yeah, I couldn't tell. I think honestly, I like seeing her because she's from the original, but she's
Useless.
one of the worst actors in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where I'm like, was she supposed to be scared here? Was she like, I'm catching on to you?
Yeah.
What couldn't tell which type of emotion she was going
her,
for.
Her motivation.
If you would survive Carrie from
Yeah.
the first movie and then something kind of telekinetic happens, potentially telekinetic, I would be running out of the room.
yeah.
Like you saw 70 people die.
Yeah, and now you're seeing another glimpse of this from someone else.
Yeah, even if
Something's
if you're
wrong.
mistaken, I'm not taking chances.
Why would
I've
you
seen
try
this
to
before.
help this person? It's like she's trying to. I guess that's the idea they try to set up earlier. She's trying to help.
She wants to prevent it from
Carrie,
happening again.
but it doesn't make. It doesn't work. She is like a character. I think they should have removed from the film. This should have been almost a
Yeah.
standalone.
Yeah,
Maybe hint at Carrie, but it doesn't make any sense.
they straight up like do a bunch of shit. Yeah, whatever.
So-
to try and force it.
Rachel tells Eric she knows what he did to Lisa. Then we go to a coaching session where Eric asks Mark what he's doing to get the photos back. The football coach catches them talking. So the coach goes, "Turn around and drop the trowel. You heard, shorts and all." So
this scene is crazy,
he
dude.
slaps Mark in the back of the head. Now, son, come on, son. You undress like a girl. Let's go.
He's undressing too slowly or something. So he says,
Mark stands up and drops his pants and shows his ass to everyone in the play watching the football plays.
That's right.
And then the coach crouches down and stares at Mark's ass. He's like, after that half-ass block, I just wanted to check to see if maybe you had a tampon string hanging between your legs. Everyone laughs. And that's the scene.
It was horrifying, but
he gets basically he gets sexually abused by the coach
in
front of everybody.
And
come on, take it off. We're dressed like a woman and squeal like a pig.
Did this scene just like come out of nowhere?
Comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The only reason the scene exists is so that Eric can go to Mark. I need the photos back. And then they're like, we need something more here. Let's have the coach to make him take his pants down.
I got actually insider. This was covered in the interview with the director. She said that this scene was not in the script and she added it because she wanted to sort of do like a hurt people thing.
Interesting.
Like, she didn't say it like that, but she wanted to be like, they're treated like meat by the coach.
Yeah.
It's like, it's sort of trying to get at the systemic way that men are raised.
He's like, come on, boy.
So it's like,
do you want me to take you to that back room and fuck you right now? I'll add you to my scorebook.
He's degraded in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And she said she had to talk the guy into it. And she made a deal with the actor that he could have an extra take on every scene if he did this scene.
Really?
Because like it was like embarrassing. And he's showing his ass, which I don't, it probably wasn't in the script originally.
I mean, it worked better for the actor because the actor, watching him in the film, he does look like he acts better than a lot of the other actors.
He's good, yeah.
So if he was able to get an
maybe
extra
that's
take,
why.
Yeah. It's because he showed ass. It's a casting couch nature of Hollywood.
Yeah.
You show a little ass, you'll get a little more.
Even with the female director.
It's
internalized.
So the cops question Eric that if he knew Lisa, and then they show him the photographs. So now that the jocks, they think that Rachel sold them out.
Does your recorder have a light?
It's on the other side.
Okay. Just want to make sure it didn't shut off. Sorry to screw up your flow.
So Jesse invites Rachel on a date, which pisses off Tracy. There's a lot of like maneuvering, like different characters, different things. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we cut to Mark picks up Eric from the sheriff's office. They decide they're gonna get back at Rachel, so we go to Rachel's house. She's alone in the house, and she's about to take a bath when there's a knock on the front door. Yeah, and there's no one out there, so she goes back, and there's more banging. And then someone starts jiggling the knob. This is like a legit like horror scene that they're putting in the film.
I thought this was good. She's also like in a towel.
She's in a towel.
It's classic.
Horror movie stuff.
Maybe a what do you call it? Norman Bates reference again. Psycho.
Yeah, exactly. Or Scream. I mean, this is where we get the phone rings and she picks it up, and then Mark is on the other side and he does the New York Ripper voice.
Yeah,
the duck. Yeah.
And he asked the Scream line.
Yeah. What's your favorite scary movie?
Yeah. That's what made me recommend this to you like immediately.
The New York Ripper, like
I was like, holy shit, they're doing a reference to the New York Ripper.
I wonder if Mark did that for the actor who plays it. Just did it as a random reference, and they were like, I don't know where that duck came from.
You know what's weird is I don't think the duck voice is Mark's voice.
It's Mark.
I think Mark starts talking after that. I think they had somebody else do the duck voice.
And then they hand the phone over to Mark.
When I was watching it, I'm like, it sounded like disjointed, like two different. Because then he just starts talking normally.
Yeah.
He does the duck voice
for like 2 seconds.
And then he starts talking normally, and then he does the duck voice again.
This is where the budget for the film went. Is they spent $100,000 to ship in the fucking Italian voice actor who did this on the original dub of New York Ripper.
I do like, I like a lot of the ways stuff is in this movie. Like, but I can't imagine they had a very big budget. But it's like, I think the stuff looks pretty good.
All the money they had went at the end of the film, and then they had to fill in the rest of it with fucking high school bullshit.
Yeah,
and that's kind of how the film went.
Yeah, I like the sets though. I like the her little house. It feels like shitty and. Yeah. Like, it does feel like she's in a shitty situation, and then you go to the rich person house, and it's like...
way richer.
It's incredible.
Are you naked? Who is this? or are you wearing a little red towel? So now she knows that someone's watching her. Who the fuck is this? Why don't I come on in there and show you, you little fucking dyke? This is a second reference. He's pissed. You know, it's like,
you don't recognize my voice? Doesn't he say that too?
Yeah, I think he does. So then they shut the breakers off, and then they throw a brick into the window. And then they start banging their flashlights against the window. So Rachel starts calling the cops. And then this part's really fucked up. Eric starts putting on brass knuckles.
Eric's gonna rough her up, dude.
He's like, I'm gonna fuck her over like she's fucking with me.
Even the other football player who's not the nice guy is like, whoa, dude, what are you doing? He shoves him away.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill this bitch.
It doesn't matter enough that I'm a weightlifting man twice the size of this scrawny woman. I need brass knuckles.
Fucking take this brass knuckles and break her jaw.
I'm gonna
break her eye socket so she can't.
I could probably cave her in with my bare fist, but this will protect my hand for catching footballs.
It's a good thing I'm wearing cleats.
yeah. These guys are psychos.
This is psychotic.
Yeah, they could have done more with them. They could have made them like that. Could have been the whole movie. Is them like
them being more and more psychotic. They pull
until
back.
Carrie kills them all.
Yeah, they pull back after this, which is unfortunate because this is crazy, but it's at least interesting. I mean, him getting brass knuckles. This is like '80s like action movie villain kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like, and then we're gonna rape her. Yeah, and film it and show it to the president. He's like, what? The fuck is all this stuff?
Just going crazy.
He tries to climb in, but Rachel telekinetically like shuts the window down on the guy's hand.
Yeah, smashes his hand.
And then at that moment, this is a cop out. The step parents show up, so all the jocks they bail.
Yeah, and then they go. Are you gonna do it? Because it's another one of those scenes where she's like, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. They're like, what happened here?
She's like, how should I know?
Yeah, how should I know?
And she just goes back into her room.
And she just tells the cops, never mind.
Yeah, she's like, whatever. Dude, life sucks.
Oh, but then Mark calls back.
Yeah, he does. And he goes, don't go telling those stories on my boy Eric.
Yeah.
You know, Eric, the one who slept with Lisa. You know how I'm implicating my boy Eric? This is Mark, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm from the Jocks. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you need any more? Here's my fucking driver's license if you want to tell the cops. This is so stupid.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad, like mafia, extortion, whatever tactic. He is very cunning, though. I think his final, devious plot. So, yeah, this is their attempt at being like to brute force her, but then they get cunning to get at her later.
Yeah. But this is the thing. This is why I end up hating Jesse's character, and I think it's all useless. Because the next day, Jesse approaches Rachel, and he asks why she stood him up at the cafe. And she tells him like what happened with the jocks. And he's like, look, let me talk to Mark. I'll work this out. I'm sure they were probably drunk and just being stupid. This is like such a boys will be boys. From like
they are childhood friends,
That makes sense, but it's also this is psychotic. They came to my house, they threw a brick in, he said he was gonna fuck me, and they had brass knuckles. Like,
they're breaking my window. Yeah, breaking
boy.
Somebody's window is crazy.
It's insane. That's the kind of stuff that makes in real life, in high school, they would have been like, dude, I don't know if I can hang with you anymore. You're breaking that's property damage. That's really important to us rich people. Property damage is serious business. I mean,
maybe that's just the thing. They're like, it's just a window that costs what, like $2? They have no concept of money.
$4 here. Yeah, dude, to put it on my platinum card.
Just have the butler go out and get one.
Yeah. You don't have a butler? The fuck?
Yeah.
But then this is the thing. Also, Rachel doesn't even seem all that upset by what happened. She doesn't. She tells Jesse, look, she tells him like you should date Tracy.
But that's also her Daria character is just like, nope, life is bad for me, and I'm But maybe it's also part of it is like she doesn't let herself have any emotions to prevent herself from having
which makes sense. But
so she has to like no sell every kind of bad thing that happens to her.
But the thing about this is she's revealing that she's not bothered by the fact that they were trying to break in her house, but she is bothered by the fact that he's kind of trying to hit on her when she should be dating Tracy, because this is what she tells him. She's like, you should be dating Tracy. So then Jesse goes, oh, is this what this is all about? So then he asks Rachel out, and he doesn't take no for an answer.
Yeah, and that was creepy.
He starts like hovering over her and being like, come on. He blocks her multiple times until she says yes. And then when she says yes, he like makes her repeat it. He's like, come on, what was that?
He makes her say yes specifically.
Yeah, he's like, okay. What was it? Huh? Say it louder?
Because she nods. She won't say the word yes. Like he makes her say the word yes.
This is why I don't like Jesse. He like really
Yeah, it was
downplays
creepy.
what they were doing, and then he does like the rape thing of like, dude, say yes, say yes.
Yeah.
I also this is when
But she seems like so into him in that moment, and later she's into him. That I think this is also like a thing that doesn't age well in movies. That I think it happened a lot more back in the day.
happens a lot more. I also think and what I think about
playing hard to get.
I also think it's like the Cuban writers. Like, no, this is how you approach women. You know?
That's
you
right.
think, hey, say yes. What's going on? Say yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Say yes. 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
There was also like a song
She's
on
like fucking me now. It's
that-
very cool, like.
that Bobby Valentino song that's like "Slow Down, I Just Want to Get to Know You" is basically a song about catcalling.
Oh,
You
really?
ever seen that video?
Yeah.
Just slow down. I just want to get to know you.
I mean,
But
that's,
don't turn around because that thing looked good to me.
I honestly never heard of
Dude, this song was a huge song around the maybe
time?
later 2000s. It literally just a song about him hitting on girls on the street. It's like a pro cat calling song, and I think like the whole hard to get and like you just have to like keep being
going,
pushy
keep
thing.
trying.
It's just like it's like more of a just like really didn't age well for the time.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of music like that. There's a whole idea of just like, you should be able to get girls in any situation. The whole idea of turning like a lesbian straight.
Yeah.
Like the whole Chasing Amy movie.
I mean, honestly, yeah, basically. Yeah. That if Mark was in Chasing Amy, he would have fucking hate crimed.
Yeah.
He was like, I fucked that bitch. Eric, let's go get these brass knuckles and just fuck Amy up. Oh, bam, bam.
Dude, Chasing Amy is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
It was like the American History X curb stomp scene of like Amy.
Yeah, and a tiny white girl.
He's like this, like puts the hand behind his head, and he has like a big tattoo of the football team, the Bates,
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
the Bulls.
The Bulldogs or
Yeah.
Bulls? Yeah.
So Jesse approaches Mark in the locker room, and they get into a shoving match. Like, they start shoving each other.
Yeah.
And at one point, Mark says, like, I'm a friend who gives a shit that my boy's going down for rape. That's who I am. Yeah.
I'm a loyal friend,
I'm a
dude.
loyal friend, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
My boy got accused of rape. I can't let that stand.
Yeah, fuck that. That bitch. She's not lying, but,
I'm gonna go
fuck her.
fucking tune her up with some brass knuckles.
We all got brass knuckles. I got dog tags, but instead of dog tags, they're brass knuckles just dangle from my
Hell
fucking
yeah,
neck.
dude. Dude, that's a great look. I would love to get like a brass knuckle chain.
Yeah. And then when you look underneath it, it has like your like information. It's like, oh, hi.
Yeah, my
Weight.
blood type.
Yeah. These are my dog tags.
Yeah.
Sorry, officer. These are my dog tags. I need to wear them. So Sue is running some kind of psychological test on Rachel, which is like,
The psychological test is just random questions.
yeah, just answer true or false, okay? There's a man inside the television who tells me what to do. False. Sometimes my thoughts assume the form of a giant insect.
And then like,
Large furry animals crawl in my face every night
Yeah.
while I sleep.
and she says yes because I have a dog.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, God, Gen X.
What if it was like practicing at the piano makes you better?
Yeah. She's like,
Like
yeah.
that's like a
Yeah, like a little trick.
supposed to
question.
swerve you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, orange juice tastes yummy. Hey, sometimes I hear sound waves coming from the bottom of my feet. It's like,
Yeah. The government put something in my mirror
Yeah.
so it reflects a different version of myself.
Yeah. A doorknob turns a door open. Yeah. What kind of cool test is this, lady?
Yeah, the ice cream man is spying on me.
Yeah. Ice cream tastes yummy. Sometimes I can
This
move
is the
things.
worst psych test ever.
I
It's so
agree.
obvious.
Sometimes I know, right? Like anyone who is delusional could just like trick them. They could be like, no. It's like if
Yeah.
you really think the government's like coming at you, you'd be like paranoid. You'd be like, okay, I know exactly what to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, I know what to say. Yeah, I know how to.
Sometimes I can
I
move
had
things
a
with
buddy
my mind.
who got into the military. They give you a psych test
Yeah.
before you go in, and he said they gave him the answers to the psych test.
He's like, I look forward to killing people. It's like, yes.
Don't say
No,
yes. Don't say yes.
No. Here, I'll restart the tape recorder. Okay, let's start from the beginning.
Yeah. Let me just tear this
yeah.
one up.
Okay, you said yes
Get your new
again. Let's try-
Scantron. Take some 3 tries.
Okay, you're supposed to use the pencil. You're not supposed to cut your fingers and try to dab it into the little holes.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you another one.
Yeah, the Scantron can't read
Yeah.
blood. It has to be number 2.
Rapey people is wrong. It's wrong. Let's do that one again.
But
So
yeah.
So Rachel,
But she does ask her the question
about
that
if she
crazy.
can move things.
Yeah.
And she freaks out. So Rachel grabs her to stay. I mean, she does get overly physical with Rachel.
Yeah.
And Rachel's like, "Let go of me." And then the snow globe that she was holding shatters.
Mm-hmm.
That's another sign of her telekinetic powers. And Sue is scared. So then we go to Jesse and Rachel on a date.
These
And-
little plots, like with these people, are like, totally unnecessary.
Yeah.
The love story has like way too many steps. Even the stuff with like the dog is like way too many steps.
I mean, this date.
There's so many steps.
I hate this date so much. They're stuck outside of the rain, so they go inside, and then they have this fucking dialogue that's such shitty.
They did already kind of have another date that was like after the dog. They go to the
briefly
hospital.
they go to a diner.
That's when they do the garbage line.
Yeah.
Like, there's no good music.
I did
on
a real.
here.
Yeah, you're right.
We skipped that, but he does say like garbage, and she's like, "You like garbage?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he says the singer of
Yeah.
Garbage's name.
I love garbage.
Oh, Julia.
yeah,
she's
Jesse
the
X.
best.
Yeah, rules, man. There's some really
But
shitty.
they do a
dialogue.
second date. Is that at the diner again?
No, this one they get stuck inside their car when it's raining outside.
Okay. Supposedly, there's a cut scene where they actually have a bowling date.
Oh God, I'm glad they removed it.
They removed a scene where they go bowling.
You really have a talent. You've got football. It'll get you out of this place. After that, you can do what you want. Make your own path. Write your own book. Think so? Word. Word.
I love it though, dude. Them they discover slang. It happens a few times where somebody says something like, "What?
Whoa.
Are you using
You're
slang?"
using the word word? Word. That's crazy.
They're reacting like another kid and like their parent at the same time.
It's like a child who hears an older brother use a word. He's like, bussin'. Yeah, that's bussin'. I'm going to tell my friends
That'd be an
bussin'.
updated version of this.
Yeah, bussin'?
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
Yeah, bussin'.
That's bussin'. So then they make out, and she basically tells him that she's a virgin and wants to wait. Okay. Let's move on from that.
No, it's
So then
that is the Romeo and Juliet thing though, because it's like you're the normal guy and I'm the weird girl, and I wish I was normal and I wish I was weird.
Yeah, basically.
They see,
But I don't buy it with him. He's such a fucking, like...
he's like, oh, I wish I didn't have to. He does a whole thing about I don't want to be a salesman.
Yeah.
I never told anybody that before.
Oh, yeah. I've never told people that.
I kind of love this shit. I know it's so corny, but it's like it's so funny
In
to
a
me.
different movie, it would work if it was more self-aware, because those guys exist. He's like a boring dude who thinks he's not boring,
Yeah.
or interesting or introspective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she has problems. I mean, it makes sense for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should not get together. They have nothing in common at all,
Not at
except
all.
I guess music. I guess they have music.
Yeah, they
in-
like garbage.
Yeah.
So Sue goes to Arkham.
And they're the only two people in the school who care that a girl died.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's like the school. There could be like a whole other there's like a support group of people being like, "I saw it. It was fucked up."
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to get that
I
other
have
girl
nightmares
who's her
every night.
friend? No, she just keeps to herself. Let's just do this by ourselves
Yeah.
up here in the gardening.
They're
club.
like, they're up
Yeah.
at the garden meeting
Yeah.
every day. Yeah.
So Sue goes to the Arkham Mental Hospital and talks to Rachel's mom, Barbara. She wants to know who Rachel's dad is, and then asks about the telekinesis. And Sue goes, Rachel needs help. She may have a disease, a genetic disorder.
That's
I
right.
believe her father may have passed it on her. She believes...
I think this really goes against the original
Yes.
concept of Carrie.
She
There's
believes
no genetic
that
bullshit.
the male is the carrier of this genetic disease. And then that's what,
Yeah.
I think either Sue or Barbara reveals that the father of Rachel is Ralph White, who is the father of Carrie.
That's right.
It's bullshit.
She's,
They're trying to add
she's half siblings
half
with Carrie.
telekinetic. Trying to
Yeah.
add some weird
I was annoyed.
backstory.
I was like, I thought, why don't they just make this Carrie's daughter?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. It doesn't, like, she...
Why is it like
Because she dies, I assume, but it's like...
at the end of Carrie, she gets like sucked into the ground of the house, the original? It doesn't make any sense.
No, I thought at the
Oh,
end...
she brings the whole house down on herself.
She, at the
and
end,
it
I
turns
think
it
her
into-
mom kills her, and then she collapses the house. I think No, I don't remember, honestly.
At the end of Carrie, the first one, the whole house collapses on
Yeah.
her, and she's like underground, kind of, or something.
Yeah, I don't remember. We have to watch Carrie, but we'll.
It's
do
a
that.
similar ending to this one. The house collapses on her again,
That
but
makes
it's
a
a
lot of
different
sense.
house.
Yeah, maybe I should have watched that before watching this. I would have preferred to watch that.
Yeah, the Carrie one is like honestly just an incredible movie.
Perfect film.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently this is a genetic recessive trait. Anyway,
I really thought, what's her name, Sissy Spacek, or
Sissy Spacek.
I really thought she was like 18 in that movie.
I think she was young.
She was young.
I
But
think she was really young.
She had already had a nose job. I found out.
No way.
Yeah,
Really?
from Nura.
Where-
Nura knows about. My girlfriend knows about reality TV
like-
type stuff.
They're like giving Goss and TMZ
It's
now.
like it's not like she never
I heard
said
that
it.
Sissy Spacek in the 1970s had a nose job.
They don't say it, but there's pictures of her,
Hey,
and
you know,
it's
I
clearly a
heard that
different
Olivia
nose.
Hussey in Romeo and Juliet from the 60s was actually had a boob job. It's like TMZ now with Mario Lopez doing like gossip about like people from the 60s
Really
and
old.
70s.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard that Robert Redford's gay.
That shit's cool.
Yeah. Eric's father, this guy named Lou, brings Eric to the cops. And they're upset. This scene, I find it a little confusing, honestly.
All right. So,
They're upset that Eric is being singled out and being threatened with, like...
no. So this is Eric's dad. They kind of establish he's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
And they threatened to rat out the rest of the team and name the other members involved of this whole score game.
Well, he goes, all right, so they're not mad at that.
They're
They're not mad he's getting singled out. They basically...
They want him to play. They don't want him to get arrested. And they say that if he doesn't play, because he's at risk of not going into a good school, they're going to basically threaten to rat out the other members.
That's right.
And if they do, the members, they're all members of, like, important people within the community.
Yeah.
We're talking about the most prominent families in the town. Maybe they've all slept with underage girls. Who can tell? And yes, maybe they made a game of it. And perhaps Eric can get proof of that. I agree it would be awful, but I don't think it's criminal.
Yeah.
Eric takes a fall. Maybe they all will. You want to be responsible for ruining these boys' lives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all the lawyer talk,
Yeah.
how he says,
Trying to be sneaky.
perhaps.
Yeah,
he
perhaps.
doesn't commit to anything.
Yeah,
He's
allegedly
so,
there's a scorebook.
Yeah, he's such a snake.
Maybe I have a page on there. Who knows?
But basically, he's like, if you want to try and take down my son, you're going to have to get everybody, and also you'll fail in the long run, and everyone will just hate you.
all the football.
So it's more just like a very... I thought it was like a clever move.
I didn't think so.
I don't think he was mad about getting singled out, but he said, if you go after us, I'm going to make sure that you have to go after all of us, and it's going to be a way bigger
the only reason it
problem.
didn't
And
work
then
for me.
They also bring in some DA guy.
It's like a principal or something. I don't know who it is. He's a guy who goes,
He's like a mayor. He's like the mayor or something.
I don't know who he is. They literally don't say who he is.
They do. I forget what it was though.
I thought he
They
was, like-
said something.
I thought he was-
He's like a high up elected official, because they also go, this isn't about the law, it's about votes, isn't it?
He says, "What you don't have is evidence enough to tarnish this boy's reputation." That's all
Yeah.
he says. And I
Well,
don't.
the cop says to him, is this about the law or is this about votes?
Yeah.
So he's like somebody who gets
mayor?
He
I
might
don't
be
remember this.
He might
I
be the
legit-
district attorney. He's somebody who gets voted in or something.
I had to rewatch this scene a bunch. I missed it because I legit thought
It happens at the end of the scene.
it doesn't make sense to me because I thought. Well, it's a cop. The cop is unrelated to everything that's happening at the school. It's like he's hearing basically the guy go,
Well, the cop's been investigating the suicide.
right. But then
Yeah.
the guy goes, "There's a book, maybe people raped." Yeah. And so the cop is there. It's like, so I'm hearing all this. I should arrest this. This is. I have nothing to do with this school.
But there's
I don't
no
give a fuck
crime.
about this high school game. You're just admitting that this shit in front of me.
But there's no crime. And he said maybe.
That's true. It really bothered me.
He said
the
maybe
cop,
this
the
is
cop
true.
has nothing to do with the school. Like I get earlier when
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, you can't like just go after, and then but he's hearing this slick talk. Any normal
I
cop
think
would be
there
like,
is
fuck
something-
that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm arresting you. This is bullshit.
But for what?
Because
Statutory rape?
because
I
he
guess?
said they've all slept with underage girls and made a game of it. I don't know.
Are they all 18 and all the girls are underage? Okay,
They
yeah,
said
they're all
they were freshman
seniors.
girls.
Okay.
And they had the psychologist as like the thing is like the
Yeah, why aren't they like, yeah, let's just go for it? But I think it's the that other guy who came in is basically like,
I know,
well, that's it.
I didn't know who he was. I legit thought he was like the principal or something. He was like, we're gonna shut this out. No.
Maybe he was the prosecuting guy, the prosecutor.
Whatever it is, it's not clear because
You know what I mean?
watched this like a DAA guy.
But if you think about Better Call Saul,
Yeah.
they always have those meetings where it's like the prosecutor and the defense, and they're like debating, like, could we do a plea or whatever? What's going to happen?
A cop is a cop. A cop would have seen them and be like, fuck that.
And the prosecutor's like, oh, I'm not going to. Well,
Deal with
the
it.
cop can arrest you, but if the prosecutor doesn't want to prosecute it,
Yeah.
then nothing can happen.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
But the cop
Like-
doesn't seem that way, right? He's not a guy who's like, I'm playing the game.
Well, I think that guy who's like, I'm not gonna pursue this case.
Yeah.
The cop can only bring that case to another guy.
If
the guy doesn't want to prosecute it, then that's it.
This is what I think. I think you're doing a lot of work to make this make sense. Because when I watched it, it didn't make sense.
I thought it felt clever, but it doesn't make sense.
No,
You're right. It
yeah.
felt clever to me at the time. I just like the lawyer talking like,
I do like the
maybe he
idea of
did
a
this
slick
and maybe
lawyer
that.
talk.
And
But
then-
it was too
and then-
slick because he basically implicated his own son and implicated a bunch of other people in his slick talk to the point that it's like, dude,
Yeah.
you're ratting them out.
Is this like the halfway point of the movie? Because statutory rape never gets mentioned again.
Yeah,
after
I
this
think- I
scene,
think it
after
is.
the scene, that is just over. So if this wasn't a full movie plot, I don't
Yeah.
know why it was even in.
All right.
Why did we have to get legal? Why did we have to?
It makes-
I guess maybe they just wanted to cover their bases. Like, why is he not going to jail for like? But this girl killed herself. It's like they didn't need to make it like, oh,
It's
and
complicated.
he's one of these rich kids
No.
who never gets in trouble.
He
He
should
could have
not
just
have been-
he could have just been like, haha, that girl killed herself.
Exactly.
And he's a villain.
And he would have pissed off the
Yeah.
Rachel character. She would have done something, and then they would have just went at her even harder because they don't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
yeah.
That's the right way. It shouldn't have been like, dude, the lawyer, and I'm not gonna
and
get
clearly
into a
it
good
doesn't
school.
matter because it just ends here.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter in the end.
Anyway. We get a bunch of boring scenes. Jesse invites Rachel to the game at lunch.
Yeah, it gets pretty boring for a while.
At the gym, Mark fakes an apology.
I will say this: the original movie, though, too, has a lot in it where it's just like,
No, dude. I did a rewatch of the movie probably like a year or so ago.
Uh-huh.
When you watch it, it's tense all the way through, and you feel it.
it is tense, but it's not action. It's
It's
just building for the last scene.
Suspense.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no suspense here.
No,
this is not.
There's
suspense.
no suspense, but there is also like not a lot of action in the original.
No,
movie.
but it works in the original because Carrie is the girl feels bad and she tries to get Carrie to come like out of her shell, and so Carrie's like slowly opening up but scared, and at the same time the jocks are doing shit. Rachel's not like that. Rachel's like, I like this guy.
that does start to happen, but it's way shorter. Like right before the party, she gets like lipstick from the girl. She starts becoming friends with Tracy's friend.
No, but it doesn't work that way because she doesn't. She just trusts everybody. Everything is trusted until the party itself. They do it very minorly at the.
Yeah, you're right. She doesn't. She's like she doesn't trust the jock at first. Like she's like, I'm a dyke.
It's a little. It just doesn't work. Like with the original Carrie, they invite her to go to prom, and she's finally
Yeah.
like, I'm meeting people. So she finally goes against her mom, who's like the big villain, and goes to the party. And at the party, because that's where the line comes from, they're all gonna laugh at you. The mom
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that. She finally like she's triumphant. Like I went against my mom, and I'm putting myself out there like a real woman.
Yeah.
And then at the place, the few bullies ruin it. Everyone else feels bad for her, and she takes it that everyone's laughing, so she destroys.
Yes,
the whole
that's
place.
right,
It's
right.
very tragic. This
The movie too is so good how they show like not everyone is laughing,
Yeah.
but in her head everyone's laughing.
Yeah.
They like somehow make it like there's like two realities.
Yeah, this one is
So
different. She has a guy who's actually into her. Like everything's fine for her until the
But
party in and of itself.
There is this thing where like the guy's into me, and then at the party they're like, no, he's not.
Yeah, but then they
So-
go against it, so it doesn't. They don't even fully commit to the tragedy of it. But we'll get to that. We gotta get through all this
okay, yeah,
boring
sorry.
shit
Go
first.
ahead.
So
I do think they did it wrong, but there are things that resemble what
Yeah.
what they should have done.
okay, so let's see here. Jesse invites Rachel to the game at lunch. Then at
This should annoy me because she doesn't need to go to the game.
she doesn't.
He's like, I need her there.
It makes zero
And then when
sense.
she shows up, it's supposed to feel like something, and it
It
doesn't.
doesn't feel like anything. At the gym, Mark fakes an apology to Jesse, who believes him, and then Mark promises to apologize to Rachel.
Yeah.
Then we go to a Maybelline store at the mall.
Also, we might have skipped it, but there's like a scene where they're like, Mark has a plan. And then Mark apologizes.
Yeah, this is
so it's like, Mark has
scenes.
this like cunning idea, but
Yeah.
we don't know what it is yet.
Not yet.
But we do start to get the idea when he offers him his lake house. Does that happen yet?
Not yet. So we go to the Maybelline store. Tracy's friend Monica runs into Rachel and invites her to a party. They've had to have
This is Mark hatching the plan.
Yeah.
Because this Maybelline store scene is all a plan too.
Yeah. Mark offers Jesse his summer house so he can use it with Rachel. This is basically the plan. So he picks her up. This is Jesse. He picks up Rachel, and she's all dressed up, and they make love in Mark's summer house.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly,
wait, the Maybelline store, they steal the makeup, right? Did that happen?
Yeah, that happened at the Maybelline store.
I
just didn't
wanted
write
to,
a lot about
you don't
it.
have to, and
Yeah.
we don't need to talk about it too much, but I will say there's this girl who's Tracy's friend who has like said almost nothing the whole movie.
Monica.
And then now all of a sudden she's like, you know what? I don't even fucking like Tracy. I thought this was kind of cool because she hasn't said too much where I'm like, I could believe that she doesn't like, you might be tricked as the viewer. I think the first time I wasn't sure what was going on.
No, I knew it immediately.
You're suspicious, but you're like...
No, I knew it immediately because she was there with Trace every time. I did not write all those moments down, but there's a million moments where Rachel goes up to Jesse, and then you cut to Tracy and Monica being like, why is that skank
But this
talking
girl
to
is
him?
so insincere. Everything she lies to everybody. It's great. And then later she's in her car listening to a song where the lyrics are like, "I'm a liar."
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like they have this character. I just kind of like the way they did this. And she has the square glasses that are like very.
Do you
90s.
recognize the character?
She's
actress?
in stuff, right?
What she's most famous for. She played Nancy in Peep Show. She's one of the girls.
I don't know that show.
Have you never seen Peep Show?
I don't think so.
Damn, dude.
Oh no, that's the TV show. I haven't seen it.
It's a TV show. It's like it's POV shots.
Okay.
So like the episodes, the way they work is it's two characters, Mark and Jeremy, and every time you're watching the show, you're watching it from one of their perspectives or one of the other people's perspectives. So it's like the camera's looking at people, and you would hear the monologues. So like when they're kissing, they're like going into the camera and stuff. And Nancy plays like this crazy character who Jeremy dates. It's very funny in the show. It's a good show.
I like her in this movie.
That's our podcast recommendation of the week. Peep Show.
Peep Show. I'll check it out. I like her in this movie too. I like and I think the glasses they give her are perfect. They're like these glasses that it reminds me of there's a season of Top Model where this girl wore those glasses and then she like cheats on her boyfriend, and it's like a weird scandal in Top Model history because like maybe she was date raped on the show, but they just made her seem like she cheated on her boyfriend, and that was the storyline. She's like a drunk
She
cheater.
had a scorebook.
Yeah. But she wore these same glasses and had very similar hair, and I don't know when that happened because Top Model was like the 90s. It might have been a reference. Her style might have been a reference. Well, they might have used like
popular style.
It was a popular style, but
it's that kind of stuff you would
she had a
see
very
in
similar look.
Clueless or something.
Those glasses? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
It's very specific though.
So we go to the summer house. It's like a love scene for middle-aged people. They make love. They're by a fireplace, and then Jesse falls asleep, and he whispers as they both fall asleep, "I love you," which is so pathetic.
I think we also see the shadow of a cameraman.
Right after that, we see a shadow moving outside. So
they're not alone.
Yeah. Yeah, this summer house scene, it's a good setup for what happens, but there's just so many scenes around this kind of stuff that's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
The next day, Rachel gets
it's pretty
slapped
tedious
by her stepdad Boyd for staying out.
Uh-huh.
Then we get a scene of Jesse and all the football players cutting their hairs. They cut their head bald. So everyone's bald by the end of the movie.
Yes.
They broke bad.
I assume this is when they were eating meat, raw meat.
They probably
got cut out.
They were like, we need either keep the haircut or the meat.
And you know who the main guy doesn't cut his hair.
Yeah.
The love interest guy.
Jesse, yeah.
So I think it was almost like, are they just doing this to differentiate them for when the big final scene happens?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know why they did that, the balding thing.
I don't get it either. At Arkham, Sue convinces Barbara, the mom, to break out, to tell Rachel who her father is.
Because Rachel won't believe that her dad is Carrie's dad.
This is so stupid. And it also, the way they set this up is so ridiculous. So there's a scene where Barbara's going into Arkham. She takes out gum that she was chewing.
Puts it in the lock.
Puts it in the lock. But that's pointless because when they're leaving, all she does is they just leave with the girl when the security guard's distracted. The gum has nothing to do with them escaping.
I I can't remember. I thought there was 2 doors, like an outer door and an inner door.
They don't pay attention. Really, what it is, if you put the gum there, if you were gonna leave and have her escape later, but instead what they do is when she's leaving, the girl's not watching. She goes, "Oh, like come over here." They both leave.
Don't they get a bunch of people to start acting crazy?
No, they just leave, and then
all right,
one girl
I don't
goes
remember
crazy
this.
and like slams against the window.
I was not looking at the screen when this happened.
The gum is so dumb.
I remember them just like the way they snuck out, like that would never work in real life.
Yeah,
that's like
it doesn't make any sense.
It was like Three Stooges level.
Yeah,
it's like comedy sneaking around.
Yeah,
like the guard turns their back and then they tiptoe behind.
There's a more realistic escape scene from the movie Good Burger when they escape the asylum.
I don't remember that, but
they do a dance. They do a dance and it distracts the guards and then they leave.
Yeah,
that makes more sense than whatever the fuck happens in this film.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we get to the football game, which is pointless. Rachel is listening to the game at home.
We spent way too much time in the football game. What the fuck?
She's at home listening to the game. She hears that Jesse's hurt on the radio. By the way, this is also nuts. Like, I know it's a small town, but the fact that they're playing a local high school game on the radio.
Yeah, and there's scouts.
Yeah.
I wonder if they would do that. I think there are big enough high school football teams that they do that. There are certain towns that love their like high school football, which is crazy.
It. Yeah, but
it's not normal.
It would have been all black kids.
They would have had a few black kids on the team for sure,
and there would be the only ones who would get drafted. It would not be these fucking Jesse. Or
maybe the quarterback if he's white,
which I think is Jesse. I think
Jesse's the I couldn't remember. Is he the quarterback or the receiver? Does he catch the touchdown pass?
He might be I don't know anything about football, so I can't.
I think he's the guy who catches the football and scores.
That's a receiver.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a receiver.
Yeah.
So let's see.
And the other kid, Eric, is like maybe like a defensive player. He injures somebody and gets thrown out of the game.
All right, let's go through this. Sue is driving Barbara down her old streets, and she says hello to a guy who's not there. He's like, "Look, that's George. Hi,
this
George."
This sucks, dude.
Why include that? I thought
Donnie Darko reference.
I thought Barbara was getting better. And so then what you end up having is a scene where Sue, this crazy psychologist who does some stupid psychological tests on Rachel in the movie,
a guidance counselor.
She escapes a mental patient who has issues still.
Yeah.
Who sees people that aren't there.
In her defense, she thinks that
Rachel's
it's for the greater good.
Yeah, that Rachel has a dad
because she needs to understand that she could kill everybody.
Yeah. Oh, your mom who's stabbing that person over there because she doesn't realize that they're real. Yeah, that's.
Well, she's just putting pain on the girl's face.
Yeah, she's fine. So at the football game, there's a big scene with the football game where they win. Rachel shows up on the field as the jocks pick up Jesse because he's the receiver.
By the way, there are like football scenes we skipped, like. Opposing team.
I couldn't.
The opposing team comes and throws eggs at them at one point, this is all a setup for the fact that they're gonna knife his tire and make it look like the other team did it because of inter-school pranks.
Quadruple fucking. It's too elaborate.
Why are we justifying that? Why do we need to justify the knifing of a tire?
No, it doesn't make sense.
He could just get a flat tire and we don't know why.
Yeah. And they could have vandalized his car. I mean, it could have just been a prank.
It could have just been any vandal. We didn't need 2 vandalism setup scenes.
This is how elaborate this is. Well, first of all, this is ridiculous. When Rachel sees them picking up Jesse, Rachel shouts, "Jesse, Jesse," just so that he can see her, and she goes, like,
waves.
I'm here.
It is so anticlimactic, but it does also feel like a little high school. Like that would be a big deal in your head in high school. I don't know. There's something I like about it, but it really sucked and could have been cut out.
Different movie with a bunch of more awkward characters. In this film,
if there wasn't so much bullshit, those little moments could actually be like feel like a real high school moment. Like because it's like weird, but it's like honest. It's weirdly honest.
Yeah.
That just her showing up at the football game could be a big moment in the right kind of movie. Mm-hmm. But here it's like there's so many bullshit little scenes. I don't even know if we covered the scene or maybe it's coming up where she's doing her makeup in the car, like completely unnecessary.
It might be the next scene. I just ran out of water. I had this whole thing full. I went through the entire fucking movie.
If you need a pause for water, you're having to read so much shit.
I'm gonna fucking go. Well, let's see. All right, that's a lot.
2.5 pages.
Yeah, 2.5 pages left. Okay, so Rachel rides with Monica to the party because Jesse was talking to a scout. Then his car is vandalized by the other high school, so he takes a ride with Tracy to the party.
Well, they deliberately separate them.
Yes.
But yeah.
This is important because Tracy holds him back so that he shows up later at the party. It's like a bunch of stuff.
Yes, that's right.
Then Sue shows up and she asks some random band geek where they went, and he tells them that Rachel went to Mark's party.
Yeah.
So that's how we get Sue that's going to go to the party with
That's
Barbara.
right. That's
Okay.
right.
Anyway, now we're finally at the party. This is like
Hold on. In the last scene, part of the thing I mentioned was like they flatten his tire so he has to ride with Tracy. But then they also spray painted the car like bulldogs.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the bulldogs flattened my tire. And then as they're driving away, she like drops a spray paint can out of the car
oh my God.
to show that she's the one who vandalized his car.
That's so... I just now got that. I was like, why is she dropping some makeup?
It was spray paint.
My girlfriend has like spray makeup stuff. I was like,
Oh,
oh, Tracy's
yeah.
such a makeup hound. That
It's
she's
like her
dropping,
hairspray.
Yeah, she's just dropping hairspray on the ground. That's so pathetic.
Yeah.
I'm watching a film that's kind of trying to be feminist and failing, and I'm also being like,
Yeah.
yeah, some chick dropping makeup's can on the ground.
You gotta
Makes
understand,
sense.
this movie is Carrie plus Clueless plus Ocean's 11.
Yeah. Plus,
This
like,
is the big heist
plus
they're
like
doing.
a Cuban guy who was really trying to airtight his script with bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, and then she's the one who did the spray.
This is
can.
all a heist, dude.
Makes a
They
lot of sense.
the elaborate evil villain heist.
So we're at the party. It's like a museum almost. It's like a LA house. It's very glass heavy.
Yeah. It almost looks like a sports bar because there's like a ton of TVs on one wall.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a weird Airbnb that a bunch of middle-aged guys would go to have like a bachelor party.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's basically what it is. Rachel at one point says swank for the play.
Yeah,
Swank.
swank.
Yeah.
What a swank place.
When everyone sees her, they
They
stop.
also tell Eric to hide when she shows up.
Yeah, Eric goes to hide, and when everyone sees her, they all stop dancing. It's creepy. Because they're all in on
And
what's
they're all
gonna happen.
bald now.
Not everyone. A lot
All
of
the
people at the
guys.
party are all stopped dancing when Rachel shows up.
Yeah.
It's like a very kind of creepy moment.
Yeah.
And Mark is apologizing. He's like, look, I'm sorry about the other night at your house. It was just a bunch of guys being guys.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's apologizing. So Brad, one of the other jocks, he gets a VHS tape of that they're gonna play on the big screen.
Yeah.
And they start talking to Mark.
Like they're doing this joke about game footage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
you've
Mark,
been
you
reviewing
like
the game
You
footage?
like the game footage? Yeah, are you talking about today's game? No, I'm talking about the other game, the game you're in, right? To
She's
Rachel.
like, Rachel's like, I'm in a game.
Whoa, what game is it? So
They're also like spinning around her.
Yeah,
Like the
they're
camera view is like,
disorienting her.
they're making her drink alcohol
Yeah.
and they're like throwing this book around and she's like trying to get it.
Well, not yet. So they
Yeah.
they angle the TVs and mirror towards the dance floor. He's like, here, I want to show you how you helped Jesse win the game. So they hike the scorebook like a
Yeah.
football thing, throw it at Mark, and then Mark throws it at Rachel.
Which I was like, was the whole point of her going to the game? So when later they said, I want to show you how you helped him win the game. Like, to trick her
it's
more?
Too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I could keep up with the details in my own thing to
No,
make
yeah.
like how intricate. Like they think we're paying attention to this.
It's 40 fucking.
It's no wonder this guy
rewrites.
only has 2 scripts.
Yeah, it's too intricate, and it's like, dude, I fucking wanted a horror movie.
Yeah.
you wrote the game.
This is
for
like
David
it is.
Fincher.
Yeah, yeah. It really is like a very intricate.
Rachel looks at the book, and she finds Lisa's name in there, and it like freaks her out. And then Eric,
you know her?
yeah. So Eric comes out of hiding, and Mark was like, "How was she?" Well, to be honest, I just about split her in two.
Then she has a flashback.
She has a flashback, and they all start surrounding her. It's like a big bullying circle. And Brad's
Yeah.
like, "Wait, think of how many points he'd got if he'd done her after she was dead."
When he goes, I just about split her in half. You see the fucking head smash through the windshield.
Yes.
Flashback again,
But that-
which has nothing to do with being split in half. But
I do love that line though. He's like, "How many points it would get if you'd done her after she was dead?" It's just so weird and gross. He's like, "Dude, that's cold, man. Yeah, it's cold as she would." be." I'm funny.
yeah, This is the era of dead baby jokes, dude.
Well, it's about to lead up
Edgelord
to
90s, you know?
I don't think so. It was like 2000. I think Newgrounds is about to come out.
This movie is 1999.
That's true. This is the beginning of it all.
Like I said, it's that wonderful year in movies, 1999, that everyone always talks about because all the movies that came out. Do you know about that?
Yeah, it's like a very important year. There was like The Matrix. There was a bunch of other stuff that I'm forgetting.
Stanley Kubrick's
Talented Mr. Ripley.
last movie.
Eyes Wide Shut. And the
Fight Club.
Carrie 2. Yeah, Fight Club. But the Carrie 2.
And Carrie 2
yeah.
is among those movies.
Of course. It stacks up. So they tell Rachel to go to Jesse's page. Remember, Rach? You said you were a dyke, so he got extra points for this conversion.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 points? No, not 2. 30. You gave her 30?
I thought this was kind of bullshit that he got so many points.
Yeah.
Like nobody else is getting double-digit points for a girl.
And they're all happy because they're ruining Rachel for some reason.
But
Monica,
the girl she thinks was just become her friend.
Yeah, she goes, she should get extra points being that she's so skanky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's both a prude dyke and a skank.
Yeah. I mean, it's just natural bullying.
Yeah.
Mark bear hugs Rachel from behind and forces her to watch the screen where they're playing the sex tape between her and Jesse. Mm-hmm. See, we didn't think Jesse could do it, so he offered to get us proof. And then we get this shoehorn line from Carrie where it's like, they're all going to laugh at you.
Yeah.
Just shoehorn it in right at that moment.
Yeah. It's just sampled from the original movie.
Exactly. So Rachel collapses. Everything becomes like black and white. It's like Jacob's Ladder where it's like sped up footage, and they're repeating the word sucker a million times. Sucker, sucker, sucker. Like they're calling her a sucker.
Yeah, why?
Because she's a sucker.
Oh, they just suckered. Oh, yeah, I see. I remember I was like out of the room, but I had my headphones on, and I heard them saying sucker over and over again. I didn't understand. I couldn't remember what it meant.
You get the Jacob's Ladder, like shaky thing, and they're all repeating stuff.
Yeah.
This is finally where we get some really good stuff.
I thought this was well paced, this scene. I will say.
I think this whole scene is pretty good. I just think the way they led up to it.
If you're not annoyed with all the other shit.
Yes. Yeah. It was very annoying. So she suddenly, with their telekinesis, she slams all the glass doors shut.
Yeah.
And then Brad grabs...
That was cool because there were people like in the doors.
Yeah, and they get slammed. They get shut in it. They're like, oh, fuck.
Some people are like falling out while being like squeezed between two doors. Yeah.
It's like my nightmare. You ever see those like revolving glass doors? I always worried about like you leave a foot out and it goes forward and then you're like stuck.
Just snaps your ankle.
Yeah, you're like, oh, fuck.
It's just like a Final Destination. That's a Final Destination type death.
Yeah, I mean, this
something with a revolving door.
This whole scene that we're about to see is like a Final Destination kind of thing.
It is, yeah.
Brad
is a Carrie thing.
Brad grabs her arm. He's like, "Hey, is that a zit on your ass?" Talking about the sex tape.
I like that. What a weird detail.
Yeah, just to be a dick.
Yeah.
But then he notices the heart tattoo on her arm is pulsating.
Yeah.
And then the whole building starts shaking. And then a painting falls, the chandelier falls, and then you see the thorns and the tattoo starts wrapping around her body.
Her tattoo grows. Yeah. I thought that was sick, dude.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So then, when it gets to her hand, Rachel opens her hand, and then boom, all the windows shatter.
Yeah.
And then all the glass stabs people. It stabs one guy in the neck.
Yep.
We get
which, by the way, this was like a practical effect.
A lot of this stuff is practical.
This particular effect. All those glass doors. There's like a whole row of glass doors, like a whole wall of glass doors. That explode over a crowd of people, including the main actor.
Yeah,
he's like not a stunt double.
That was practical.
Yeah, it was like sugar glass or something.
Oh.
But it was like it looks crazy, and it's like there's just a huge amount of glass exploding over a crowd of people. It was cool looking.
It looks great.
Yeah.
And then we get like one of the glass clearly decapitates a guy. So you see a head roll in front of the frame of the camcorder, the one that they were filming throughout the whole film.
Yeah. Like a fuck you to just the camcorder.
That camcorder dude who was like filming women up close and stuff.
Yeah.
And then one guy turns and he sprays blood all over like Monica's friend. There's like a third friend. So there's Tracy. Then there's Monica, who is the girl who's being mean to Rachel.
Yeah.
And then there's a third friend who you don't see much of. She gets
he's the guy who's like, don't do the brass knuckles.
No, it's a girl.
Oh, there's another
girl. There's a third girl who hung out with these other two. She gets covered in blood.
Okay.
They kind of do a lot to her for this weird moment in the film.
Okay, yeah.
So then Rachel closes the shutters on all the windows, and people are like trampling over each other.
Honestly, from this to the end of the movie,
it's
is
great.
Like, yeah, all this stuff is like this is like what you wanted the Carrie movie.
Yeah.
This is like the main point. It builds up suspense and then this huge cathartic release.
And it should have, honestly, for the boring parts early in the film, they should have had some other thing that was tense or something to keep that momentum going. But overall, this part is the best part of the film.
They should have built tension with her character as opposed to just trying to explain little plot points.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then there's a moment where Sue makes it to the party and she tries to open the front door, the psychologist. At that moment, Rachel telekinetically...
You're talking about the guidance counselor.
The guidance counselor.
Yeah, this scene was wild.
Yeah. At this point, Rachel, she telekinetically shoots a fire poker. And what you find out later is she's aiming it at Brad. It hits him in the back of the head and he gets like skewered through the door.
Yes.
But it goes through the peephole and comes out the other side of the guidance counselor's head. So there's two people on both sides of this door just dangled with the...
And then the door slowly slides open so you see...
Yeah, and that happens twice, the creaking open of the door. It happens again a little bit later.
But yeah, I couldn't believe all that shit with the guidance counselor, and she doesn't even get like a face-to-face death.
Not at all.
She dies outside the house, kind of on accident.
Like a dog. Yeah, that means the whole storyline with her was pointless. It's like she doesn't even find out her dad is Carrie's dad or whatever.
Yeah.
Made no sense.
No sense.
Pointless.
And,
Rachel,
and she was pretty bad at acting.
Yeah. Rachel launches a stack of CDs into Monica's friend. This is the friend.
Yeah.
It's Monica's friend.
All right,
the
CD
third girl.
thing.
She gets covered in CDs.
I had to look it up because there's a CD death in Hellraiser 3 that's very similar.
That was probably before this film.
It was.
Yeah.
I had to look it up if what was first.
Do you think they were inspired by Hellraiser 3?
It came out like 92. It's like 5-7 years before this.
I mean, they had to be. I feel like there's stuff in this film, even though it's good.
Well, not only does a guy get killed by CDs, but he comes back as a Sensibite who's like a CD monster.
Like a boombox monster.
He comes back as a CD monster and he shoots discs that explode cop cars. If you've never seen Hellraiser 3, it's like they literally are just like destroying entire city.
We need to watch Hellraiser 3 probably for this.
I put it on
I've
the
seen
list
the first
actually.
two, yeah.
They create all new Sensibites. And it's all like the technology of the time. So there's like a CD guy. There's a guy who has a camera in his head because he's like a news reporter who gets killed, and then the camera lens of his news camera.
There's a guy with baggy pants, Jenko jeans, Cenobite.
It is like that, dude. It is like that. It's really funny.
So then Rachel, she starts blowing up several bottles of liquor before hurling a fire log from the fireplace into the liquor. So then it starts setting everything on fire.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So at this point, Mark and the jocks, they realize Rachel's doing this. They just observe some girl standing still, being really autistic. It's like, oh, fuck.
Everything she screeches at explodes.
Yeah.
They're like, it must be her.
Yeah, it must be that chick. The one who's screeching.
Yeah, the one we really sent over the limit. Yeah.
CDs just shooting. So a guy this is the second moment with the door. This guy is bashing the front door when like the front doorknob, trying to break it open, when a girl on fire like bumps into him and it sets him on fire and he ends up bumping into the body of Brad who's on the door, and that swings the door open. So it's just this weird little like Three Stooges klutz moment that they have in there.
Damn.
Arnie, the loser that we talked about briefly in the film, he's outside because he was not let into the party.
That's
so he's
right.
outside drinking. On
Oh,
the
when they
convertible.
don't let him in the party, he's like, "Let's do a bunch of donuts."
Yeah. Which is the most realistic part of this film. Some like dirtbag loser kid is like, dude, let's just do that.
Yeah, fuck. They won't let us in. Fuck it. I'm gonna put a tire mark on their street.
So he's watching the burning house outside, and all the people escaping, and he's like, "Man, we're missing some killer party."
Yeah.
So then Eric,
honestly, that joke was, I thought, so weak and lame.
It was so stupid. Yeah,
but it's like typical horror movie stuff.
It's in another film I would have liked it. I didn't like it here because there's a lot of stuff I didn't like about the film.
Yeah, I think I'm just kind of exhausted at this point, and it's like I just want to see all the comeuppance.
It's also unbelievable. I mean, it's a house that's on fire with people escaping. It's like such a someone should have hit his arm and be like, dude, people are dying.
Yeah. It's also, to me, it's like I don't need this joke as like a speed bump. Carrie has to kill everyone.
Yeah.
This should be tense until everyone's dead, and then you could do it. Then I don't even want a joke. I just want to end the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it reminds me of the fucking Marvel movies where they add too many jokes.
Yeah.
Like somebody will blow up a whole planet and the guy be like,
that didn't work.
I guess we can't go there anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. You guys should be sad.
Yeah.
Like millions of people just
That was
died.
a battered woman's shelter. Why are you cracking jokes right
Yeah,
now? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because the Marvel is like, we have to crack a joke
Yeah.
every minute. It got so bad.
That guy ruined it. It's like
Yeah.
Thor. He destroyed a cityscape. There were women and children in there. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Do you not care about the human life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's like, all right,
Thor's
so
canceled.
you're creating tension by killing everyone. So crack a joke relieves tension. Now you have to ramp up more tension.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'd rather just keep it tense. So
the
I
tension
didn't
going.
like this joke. He should have made that joke.
Never, probably.
I don't even know how to do it. Yeah, I don't know how to do it skillfully.
Eric, Mark, and Monica, they kick open the fishing room of this summer house, and they start arming themselves with spear guns and flare guns. And Rachel detonates the aquarium.
I think one of them goes like, "What are these?" Which that was good.
Yeah, he was like, "What are these? It's a spear gun, stupid."
Because I was like, "What the hell are these? Why do they have a bunch of? Why do they have 10 different spear gun? They have a spear gun collection."
Rachel starts following them, and and Mark and Eric, they run through glass. They run and jump through glass, and they have some ADR dialogue. Like they clearly added dialogue over this.
Yeah,
so there's a moment like jump to the glass, and then they jump through the glass. And then they are cocking the spear gun. So then there's more ADR.
They line up to
pull
make
the cord. Pull the cord.
They line up to make their last stand by the pool.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because they come out in the hallway with the spear guns, and I thought, why don't they just shoot them there?
Yeah.
But they see because Rachel's coming at them, and they just we gotta go out. We gotta run away.
We need to kill this person.
Yeah. Then they line up by the pool.
So they aim their guns at Rachel, and Rachel, she explodes Monica's glass. The square glasses explode.
Yeah.
In CGI. So then we see the glass break into her eyeball.
Hell
so
yeah,
she's
dude.
blinded.
I thought that was awesome.
I thought it was pretty cool.
And she turns and then
And yeah, she mistakenly shoots Eric's in the dick with
Yes.
the spear gun.
and that was cool too because you
love
see
that.
the spear gun go through and it clearly has his
Like
dick.
a chunk of genitals.
Yes,
Yeah.
as it flies into the pool, and that is enough to take him out.
Yeah. And
he dies from his dick being ripped off.
It's the best kill in the movie in terms of like the come up into the job.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I think Mark's stuff doesn't work as well for me, but Eric's is so sick.
Yeah.
It just works perfectly.
Mark's death is so weird though.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the best, but it was the weirdest.
So it is, yeah. So they both die, Monica and Eric, and then Rachel flicks Mark's spear gun. But then at that moment, she hears Barbara screaming her name. So because she had come with Sue earlier,
She flicks Mark's spear gun.
up in the air, so that she doesn't get hit. And that's when Mark shoots her with the flare gun. That's like the
That's
backup
right.
weapon.
Yeah, his side piece.
So she falls into the
Or his-
pool.
yeah.
The side piece. She falls into the pool on fire. And then there's that moment where it's kind of like Carrie, but really they're copying Friday the 13th. She comes out of the pool, grabs Mark, and yanks him
I
into
thought
the water.
Jaws, but yeah, you're right. It's Friday the 13th.
Friday
I
the
think I just
13th.
had Jaws in my head because the spear guns.
Oh, yeah. No,
was
it's
like,
Voorhees coming out of the water.
Yeah.
And then the automatic pool
But it
cover.
also reminds me of the original too, because now her hair is wet, which Carrie's hair is covered in the paint and it's like slicked back.
Yeah.
In the original, so her going in the pool actually to me made her look a little bit more like
Carrie.
the original.
Well, you know,
now her hair's all wet.
The ending of Friday the 13th, where Jason Voorhees comes out of the water, I'm pretty sure it was inspired by the ending of Carrie, because the Carrie ending was one of the big jump scares. At the end of the film, her hand comes up and grabs the body, the arm,
out of the house wreckage.
out of the grave. He goes to the grave,
Oh.
and it's Carrie's grave, and then her hand comes out and grabs him, and that was like the big jump scare at the end of the movie.
Okay.
They copy that for like Friday the 13th, Jason
Yeah,
Voorhees coming
yeah.
out of the water.
That's so they do kind of a full. So
Full
it's
circle.
weird. Like now they're doing homage to an homage of an homage.
Exactly.
It's kind of cool and meta, but it's like I don't think the people who made this were smart enough to do that. So how did they pull that?
Yeah.
Who thought of that? That's pretty good.
So
I would not think that they could do that good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in the film. There's a lot of annoying stuff in the film.
Yeah.
So the automatic pool cover starts closing, and as Mark resurfaces from the water, it bonks him in the head. So he gets underwater, and now he's like under the tarp. And at this time,
Carrie
Rachel,
is too.
Yeah,
or Rachel.
She grabs a spear gun. She shoots the tarp. She shoots through the tarp and escapes. Mark doesn't escape. Ends up drowning under the pool, which
Yeah.
is why I think his death is a little weak. It's like
It is.
drowning in a pool. It's not. He was the main orchestrator of like a lot of this stuff. He should have had an equivalent of like a spear gun through the dick.
Yeah,
type
he should have
ending.
had a more violent death. I agree. But I think dying under a pool cover is so unique, like so weird.
I think it's pretty good, but again,
Yeah.
that's a different film. That's like Final Destination.
it's like Final Destination.
You
Yeah.
know,
Somebody said like this might have been one of the earliest movies where you see somebody actually drown underwater, because they have that scene where he's like struggling and then he just stops moving.
Who said that? The IMDb.
The guy interviewing the director. He's like, he said this is the first times I've ever seen that.
This is the first time this was filmed in a film.
It might not have been that common.
The first film I've seen was The Matrix, and I didn't watch anything before that. I was like, I doubt that's true.
No, I doubt it's true too, but it might be one of the earlier movies. Like, it might not, they might have just implied drowning a lot, and then this, you actually see him like stop moving.
We need a fact check on that. That sounds like bullshit to me. So Barbara, Rachel's mom, finds her. And she starts hallucinating that Rachel's a little girl. And she's like, what are you? You're not my little girl. No, the devil's in you. The devil's in you. So she runs off. Yeah. And this is like a big deal for Rachel. She's like, Mama, don't leave me. I don't have anyone. And please, you know.
This kind of affected me because when she goes, I don't have anyone. Yeah. It reminded me that she lost her boyfriend. Yeah. Because she thinks he used her. And with the mom now rejecting her, like, she really has no one. Yeah. The counselor is dead. The guidance counselor, her friend's dead. All the people, like, literally, she is all, like, in this moment, it did affect me because I was like, oh, yeah, she is completely alone.
But she was like a loner the whole film, so I don't know.
She had a friend at the beginning. Lisa, then she has a boyfriend right after that. Yeah. And now she truly has no one.
All right. So, suddenly, Jesse's in the house, like, that's on fire with Tracy.
Yeah,
like,
her and Tracy show up.
We don't even show them arriving at the house. We don't show them going into the house. We cut to them inside the house.
I think they run in the house because they see it's on fire.
I don't think we see that. I think
from the outside. Maybe they have. Maybe
no, we cut to them inside the house, basically.
Yes.
And Rachel, with sudden strength, she drops like a burning bookcase on Tracy.
Yeah, we gotta kill Tracy off real fast. Yeah. We killed everybody, right? Everyone's dead. The mom just leaves.
Yeah. And Jesse's like, we gotta get out of here. Yeah. But here's the thing.
But she wants to kill Jesse, too.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Jesse susses out everything that happened just by glancing at the TV.
Yes.
He looks at the TV and he goes, forget about that. Rachel's like, you used me.
Oh, she uses her telekinesis to throw the book in front of him. She literally like moves the book and opens it to a page with telekinesis. Not yet.
So he goes, forget about that when it comes to the TV. He sees the TV, sees a sex tape, immediately knows what happens. He goes, forget about that. She's like, you used me. He's like, I had no idea they were taping us. Like, he immediately knew the jocks were taping us having sex based on that sex tape. The brief 2-second glance I had. He didn't even like stop and like glare at me. What the fuck is that? Why does it sound like me? Why am I making squeaking? You know what I mean? He just figured it out immediately.
He's a smart guy.
She calls him a liar, throws the scorebook at him telekinetically. It opens to the page.
30 points.
Is that all I was to you? 30 points? So she starts unscrewing.
You're worth 3 times as much as everyone else in the book.
Yeah, what are you complaining about, bitch? What the fuck? I like you. So she starts unscrewing the ceiling, like, while they're talking. And he tells her that
was cool.
He
the
loves
little screws were unscrewing by themselves. Yeah.
So then the sex tape, it repeats Jesse saying, I love you over and over again. And then we get piano music and they get close together like they're going to kiss during this burning summer house. And then at that moment, the ceiling collapses because she set that up. So she pushes Jesse out of the way.
He says, I love you. And it just perfectly matches up with the tape he's saying, I love you. And it's like, oh, I didn't hear you say that because I was asleep, but you do love me because there's proof.
Yeah, look, it's on the tape. The sex tape.
That was pretty lucky.
Yeah, it was. There's proof. Right after you fucking fish hooked me in that video, right after you bend me over and put your hand in my mouth and started fish hooking me. You know, I love how you said I love you, but earlier you were like, hey, can I put my thumb in your butt? I know you're a virgin, but like, I'm licking my thumb.
But this is what I'm really into.
Yeah, I'm really into this stuff right now.
You'll like it.
Yeah, it's really cool. You. Hey, could you just bite my hand real quick? Just bite it really hard. I want to bleed.
Yeah, but and then press your thumb against the tattoo.
That's why he loves
her. Say best buds.
Yeah, can you just put your foot in my mouth? Rachel pushes Jesse out of the way. She gets crushed instead. He kisses her. And she tells him to get away, but he won't. It's like Titanic.
He does that shit again.
Yeah, so his arm gets set on fire because he won't move. And
she's underneath like a bookshelf.
Yeah, and he won't leave. His arm on fire. So then she launches him telekinetically, like a pneumatic tube.
I thought that looked so cool.
I thought it looked great, yeah.
He's flying through the air like barrel rolling.
I mean, it's like a stunt man, like fucking like overhand.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He looks like he's like, he's flying in a way like he was catapulted. Yes, like his body's like flipping and...
Yeah.
And he lands on top of the pool cover.
Yeah, it's literally like someone catapulted someone over like medieval walls. Like,
Yeah.
whoa!
It's really cool.
And then he lands in the pool for safety. And then we
Yeah.
finally get to the last scene of the movie. We cut to a year later. It's at King's University.
Yeah, what happens? The house just collapses. Yeah, dude, you don't really get.
No,
like,
we just get the pool scene, and then we cut to a year later.
He's safe and she's dead.
Yeah, so Jesse's hanging out with Rachel's dog Walter. The window slams open,
And he's at some college now, so
He's at college,
He
so
got his
he's working on homework.
scholarship.
He's
for
got his
football.
good ending. Yeah,
He talked to the recruiter.
yeah. I mean, it's like most of the scholarship is not because of how good you did, but it's like you felt bad about everyone burning.
Everyone
to
else
death.
died on the
Yeah.
team.
So we kind of gave you a bunch of other people's scholarships as well, just to like consolidate. You know?
Yeah.
We had this yearbook scholarship. You're the only one in the yearbook now. Everyone burned up. So
He's the only one. His yearbook has 0 signatures in it.
He's the only one who's going to show up at the reunion.
Yeah.
Him and the Romeo and Juliet teacher.
Him and that nerd who was in the truck outside doing
Yeah,
donuts.
Arnie.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you want to do some donuts outside? It's like, dude, I'm over it.
Yeah.
So Rachel comes into the window and starts walking in behind Jesse. And Jesse sees her in the window and turns around and they start making out. Then when they go away from each other, she screams and a bunch of like CGI, her skin collapses in front of him like glass. Almost.
Yeah. She basically shatters.
Yeah, and then he wakes up, and this is supposed to be like the jump scare, like in the first Carrie, and we see that it's midnight, and now he's staring sad into the mirror.
And it's a infinity mirror. There's like another mirror behind him,
Yeah.
so it's like him
It's supposed
back
to have like an
over and
effect.
over. And also they cut to the dog, and Walter was not like interested in him at all. Walter looks like he's judging him.
Yeah, he's like,
There's
"What
like
are
a
you-
really good shot of the dog.
Stop looking at the window, bitch.
Because in
The
his
mirror.
dream, Walter was like excited
Yeah.
about Rachel coming back. I guess,
But
could
even the
sense
dog
it.
is sad. He's like, I don't like you. I
No.
liked Rachel.
In reality, yeah, the dog's just on the bed
Yeah.
judging him.
My
and-
memory of you is a car running over me, and then I saw your face.
Yeah.
I have really negative associations with you.
Yeah. So it goes from like happy ending to scary ending to sad ending.
Yeah, and then we get credits.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the movie.
What'd you think about the shatter jump scare?
At the end?
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't like
It
I-
actually got me.
Really?
It's like jump scare, not
Yeah.
like real scare. Well, it was as good as like the terrified throw a chair at the camera at
Oh,
the end.
yeah, Terrifier.
Like
yeah.
it just like
It got you at the end.
not terrified.
Terrifier.
Terrified.
You're right. Yeah, Terrifier is
Terrifier
the one with
is the clown, yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's just like it's just a jump scare.
Yeah.
Usually they do a jump scare at the beginning, so you're like more anxious
Yeah.
through the
But
movie.
they're copying the Carrie and Voorhees thing where it's like, let's do one at the end. It's
Yep.
like the leaving the movie theater, grab your
There's an
popcorn.
alternate
Ending?
jump scare ending where a snake comes out of her mouth and wraps around him and goes into his mouth.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it
there was
doesn't.
no snake stuff.
The director said I cut that because it didn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
The director had a mind.
It's a CGI snake. I saw it. It's
Really?
Yeah, it's out there. It's crazy.
I'm glad they kept the CGI to a minimal. There's a few scenes with
The
CGI.
guy who was interviewing her said, I actually like that scene because it could be like maybe there's a Carrie 3 and he's got powers. And
like,
the
"All right."
snake was the powers being
Yeah.
sent to him.
And then there's a
No
bunch
thanks.
of people staring at that guy being like, yo, who the fuck is it?
He
Is that
starts
the-
getting bullied immediately. after that.
Yeah. That's the Cuban writer. He's like, I thought it was like a good idea because then you could get a third one and I could get another job. This is the last film I wrote, man.
Yeah, dude.
All right. And that's the film, man.
That's the movie.
The Rage, Carrie 2, end credits.